Yeah, this is better. Let's check out the settings real quick. Subtitles on. All right. See about difficulty shit. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Yeah, I know there's no game over in the campaign. So the whole gimmick to this game is win or lose, your game doesn't really end, and you just kind of keep going. And your story just kind of keeps going. I should see what the internet thinks about difficulties. Blow a little time, give people a chance to get in here. You know. Let me... Boop. All right. People recommend heightened. People recommend heightened. Especially since apparently it'll do the same thing they've done with Transistor and Bastion, where I'm gonna have toggleable ability to do shit. Honestly, if the B button doesn't do anything else, let me lock onto people. Whether or not I really use it, we'll see. So, following Bastion and Transistor, this is all hand-drawn. It's all really nice looking. Your day's end and downside. Wait, whoops. Hold on. Your days in the downside brought slow, lonesome agony. Now, as you lie yielding to the elements, something rumbles into view. 3 shapes emerge, each clad in strange attire. Downside: a vast purgatory in which the Commonwealth casts its convicts and its enemies. None have been known to return from the Forsaken Land. Another piece of filth exiled from the Commonwealth. See you right on schedule, what'd I tell you? Told us we'd find someone alive. Someday! I said we'd find someone alive someday. Just not today, I guess. Don't be glum. You know, I see you frowning under that mask. Looks like you're still breathing. Seems he still is. I can't do voices worth shit. Then stand aside and I shall send him to a better place. He's a he? Can't you people just tell? Hang on, the markings on his rags. I think he's one of them. Look at him, he's beyond our help, and we're beyond this. Broken, shaking, starving, probably diseased. Yeah, good luck with that there, chum. See you back at the wagon. Indeed, the days grow dim. You have best an hour. Understood. I won't be long. After the others leave, the man turns towards you and begins unfastening his mask. Hello, my friend. Don't care who you are or what you did, none of that matters anymore. All of us, we're equal in nothings here. You're parched, he gives you drink, you ache, he binds your wounds, you hunger, he gives you food. Little by little it helps. There, turns out you're tougher than you look. Name's Headwind, by the way. Now come on. He's one of the 3 masked wanderers who finds you outside, clinging to life and downside. Alright, I was expecting that to give me more info. You sense no ill intent as he helps you up, leads you back to the old wagon. Nothing like the stately vessels that paraded Commonwealth criminals through the alabaster streets. Commonwealth, a proud country risen from the ashes of a fallen empire. Home to a multitude of ethnic groups, founded on the principles of mercy, kinship, whose exact meanings evolved through many centuries. Headwind beckons you back to the cabin. Yep, no, I was expecting that to say something else. The weather-beaten wagon is much... Hold on, sorry. This is why I don't drink soda much. You get a little gassy. And a little stuffy, so this is a terrible combination. The weather-beaten wagon is much mess inside is out. You see the masked woman and a talkative creature taking stock of ancient-looking books. I'm back. And with the guest. She loosens the clasp on her mask. You may call me Jodariel? Jodariel? She is the most imposing of the 3 masked wanderers who found you clinging to life. And as for myself, Smallin struggles with his mask, Jodariel. Soon assist him. Ow. Oh, it's a dog. Or at least I think that's a dog. That is to say, you may regard me by the name of Rusky Greentail. He's the small yet loudest of the 3 masked wanderers who found you clinging to life. There you go. Such pleasantries out of the way, Horned Woman then motions to the others. She glances at you sidelong as she speaks. Can you do it? Hope so. Haven't asked me yet. What? Then what are we waiting for? Hey, it's Chum. Nice to meet you and all, but tell me something. You know how to read or write? He's asking if you're a reader. One who can derive meaning from text. No, I can't read. We all know those. Literacy has been prohibited for centuries. Those with the knowledge of the old ways violate the law of the land. Alright. Time you managed to learn some of the old ways despite decree. Literacy is a serious crime. We don't care here. Who you are, what you did is your own business. I mean, sure, I'll admit that I can read. At least it'll make me feel better, because I'm fucking stumbling over these words already. You can confirm their suspicions. There's no use trying to hide it now. Oh, then, glory days. Because it just so happens my associates and I, we got ourselves some nice material here for someone like you. Reader. Oh, okay. So we're gonna get called out in the 4th wall as the person reading this. Alright, that's fine. That's cute. You still live thanks to us. We asked for something modest in exchange. Open up one of those books back there and tell us what it says. Sorry to put you on the spot like this, my friend. The exile indicates the books in their possession. Like the big one back here. Strange book. Side door. Lone minstrel. Figure sits in the very corner of the wagon. Now it's not the time to check in on him. Pick up one of the old and heavy volumes. Bound in materials you do not recognize. Oh, good. It's a weird book. Forward. Oh, the words sparkle when you hover over them. Great. Forward. A formal welcome and undersigned by the 8 scribes. You, dear reader, are an exile of the downside, such as we, the 8 who wrote the Book of Rights. That you possess it and have the capacity to glean its words is testament enough to your potential. Thus we reveal a path from this forsaken place to a freedom, a homecoming, and glory. The stars themselves shall be your guide. Ere the turning of the year's first solstice, seek the nearest longitude beneath the brightest of the 8, as they align as shown. I guess that's what that is. Okay, wait, I can press a... Oh, good. Okay. I couldn't read this fucking word. Arrive as triumvirate. I think that just means 3-person party. Clad in the remnants of the rites, bearing this book. Oblige the voice that tells you more. Alright. Forward. Brief instructions on when, where, and how to commence the rites. The book describes a complicated method through which exiles can return to the Commonwealth. That doesn't have... Wait, what? Yeah, that doesn't have anything new on it. The words swim through your mind as... Hedwyn? I don't know why I want to say Hadwin. Hedwyn gets your attention. Well, friend, what does it say? But then your vision starts to falter and blur. You feel your body weaken and give out. And then you pass the fuck out.
Reader, dare you tamper with forbidden knowledge? So soon after your sentence into exile. 'Tis true what the book says. You can be free again. Perhaps not you yourself, but someone worthy of the privilege. You witness now the path toward salvation. You witness the rights, the one way to return to glory. Though in your case, I hardly think it possible. Yet, by the grace of the scribes, it is my duty to inform you anyhow.
So you treat it like it's an illegal thing, like it's forbidden knowledge. But you also exile these fuckers out to the equivalent of purgatory. And then get mad at anyone who can tell them how to get back. Actually, go fuck yourself, my dude. Hey, it worked. So, this is true. Yeah, but what now? Where'd the reader go? Should be out there still for now. We have to put our faith in him. He could abandon us. He won't. You look upon the 3 of them from beyond as Hedwyn calls out to you. Reader, we aim to free ourselves. We will not grow old and die in the downside. And now I swear to you, when we get out of here, you're gonna come with us. But first, we need your help. Show us the way. Freedom. Focus all your mental faculties to do as Hedwyn asked.
A celestial orb falls from the heavens when the time is nigh. Exiles conduct the rites as a triumvirate, for they must prove their trust in one another, not just in themselves. The 3 must act as one. plunge into the pyre with the orb and be purified. Yes, the exiled rookie has the way of it. Whoever steps into the flame is banished for a time. His or her cohorts must make do on their own. Oh, but it is not so simple. In the rites, you shall face adversaries whose own freedom is at stake. Beware the aura that surrounds them, as they shall beware yours. The aura is your wrongdoing. Accept it as a part of you. Cast your aura like a stone. Correctly done.
Huh. Okay.
Again. Just so. A glorious performance, I admit. More than I expected from the likes of you. Grasp the orb once more. The orb absorbs the aura. Then the orb quenches the flame.
So
now
I
say jump. Leap with all your strength. Thus sails the orb into the waiting flame. Now snuff out the adversary's pyre whilst yours yet burns. There.
So the strategy is to use a little shit to kill people. I see. Use the big person to block. Use...
Engulfed within the order. With grace.
Okay.
Alas.
That was misplay of mine.
All banished. The rite is complete. There, dear reader. Now you understand. Or do you? This was but a glimpse of that which lies ahead. I would tell you to turn back, cast down your hope. But all those such as you never listen.
During the rites, only one exile on each side is permitted to move at any given time. That sounds like they couldn't figure out how to do walking AI for your side, so they just locked you down to a fairer game. That, or if they had a running test of that going, and all three sides are able to move at the same time, there were probably situations where an entire side could just very quickly wipe the other out. The others are still picking themselves up as you awaken. Well, that was something. That was our way out. So now we just follow the stars, or what? Supposedly. Reader, come, let us regard the night. Jodariel leads you outside, where a clear night sky awaits. Now show us, before the howlers catch our scent, where shall the rites commence? Gaze up at the stars. Star of the first Empress, those born under it seek knowledge. 200 leagues due each, the rigid goal. According to the stars, next rite shall soon commence here. Fossil remains of the serpent titan slain by Golathian? Golathanian? Yet loom over those living in this shadow. Great, we're supposed to be where exactly? I will be right back, actually. I'm gonna go put my food in the oven. Alright, now where was I? Great, we're supposed to be there when exactly? Very soon, according to the stars. Should be able to arrive in time if you make haste. Nah, then we best get started. Oh, this ought to be good for a few laughs at least. What do you say, Jody? Jodariel turns to you, studying you. Reader, do not deceive us. Pray we make good use of our remaining time. What she means is she's glad to have you aboard, chum. Counting on you, friend. See you inside. Freedom. The rites are the key. This is a lot taken. Ancient rite competition through which the worthiest exiles regain their freedom. Based entirely on a game of passing a ball back and forth. Makes sense. Fellow exiles waiting you in the wagon. I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna stretch it quick. Downside prayer. You arrive in Downside Prairie. The road ahead is forked. There is a lack of consensus about which way to proceed. The dog has a very fancy vest and a little mustache. All right. Telling you, ought to take the Northern Pass. Got an associate holed up in Hollow Root. We've got to pay a visit to you besides point. Northern route to the Ridge of Gold goes through a small exile encampment. Fie on your associate. Best would be heading to Blooming Pool and avoid attention. Southern route of Ridge of Gold to the Ridge of Gold through a humid area pocked to hot springs. And get stuck in a bog while we're at it. The dispute continues as Headwind listens for a while. While the reader settles this, he marked the way he gets us there. These rites are meant to be to test our faith, then we'd best learn to trust the reader's instincts and on our path. Sorry, gunking my vocal cords. No second guessing him along the way. Can we all live with that for now? Yeah, sure. If necessary. Oh, then it's settled. Just point the way, my friend. The stars guide us through you. Weigh the options. Area pocked of hot springs that we probably can't go into. You know what? Sure. Let's go with the weird dogs thing that he needs to do. Pass through the squalid little area. You hear the boisterous voices coming from what looks to be a public house. Rookie stumbles forth from it, holding something in his paws. He's an opportunistic and well-connected cur, still clinging to his once comfortable lifestyle. Hey chum, just wrapping up a real important exchange back there. Hang on to this for me, will ya? We'll have to drop it off as we head further north. You've received a plain parcel. You cannot tell what's inside. This can be sold at Slug Market. Certain types of luxury goods somehow find their way downside. So we're smuggling. Great. Fantastic. Black wagon grinds to a stop at the base of the ridge of gold. There's asks you to assist with making preparations for nightfall and the commencement of the rite. Age revealed, the first exile. Black wagon. Alright. Poke my head inside. Lone minstrel. You observe the man slumped in the corner of the wagon, bearing some sort of stringed instrument. You sense he lives, but nothing more. Seems inopportune to ask about him now. Greentail family portrait. Reasonable likeness of younger Rookie with his mother and uncle. Rookie status nearby, yeah? Old raiments, colorful robes, and ceremonial mask adorn one of the wagon's walls. That's the exit? I thought this was the exit. Alright. Seems to have something on his mind. Speak with him. Intricate sigil. Symbol set in the wagon's floorboards. The Book of Rites describes the need for such a thing. So wait, they just so happen to be traveling around in something they need for this shit. Hadwin's cooking tins. The pass is for cooking supplies here in Downside. Hadwin does most of the cooking. Joda's throw rug. Fashioned from a howler hide. Sends their ill clear message, Jodariel says, not to step on it. Drive imp. Creatures such as this must have been bred to push the black wagon along. Oh, I see. Common room. Fellow exiles' living quarters are functional. Common room, you may view various notes and observations about your fellow exiles and their respective path towards enlightenment in the rites. I see. Potential mastery. Masteries make exiles more effective in the rite. Huh, okay. Talismans grant special abilities and bonuses. Huh. Okay. I was curious as to why it let me look at it. Edwin's bio. The free spirit. He wanders the downside in search of a way to regain his freedom and return home. Alright. There's some stuff in here. Fallen soldier. Grim, longtime resident of Downside, grown accustomed to surviving there. Ah. Common folk from the Commonwealth and stripped of name, home, and title. Nomads. Came from all directions toward the Commonwealth, where they last settled, some of them. Class occupation, outrider. They ensured the high wing remnants never flew far from their mountain rests. Those who served on the blood border were taught to always watch the skies. Alright. The fast talker. He's an opportunistic and well-connected cur, still clinging to his once comfortable lifestyle. Cur. Swift dog-like creatures known for their loyalty, optimism, and appreciation of simple things. The alpha chiefs would later say their kind went soft no sooner than they joined the Commonwealth. Trafficker. Dealing with contraband for long enough can lead to making many strange acquaintances. I see. So he is a fucking smuggler. Makes sense. The first exile. The words Goal, the Master General. You know perhaps the thrice cursed name of... I cannot read this text. Hold on. Now, the thrice cursed name of Soliam Mur, the Emperor Shar. First exile in my liege. This chapter concerns him and those who found him in the downside. Each of us was sent to take his life. Such was the hatred for him in and around this country. Yet, we found in Solomon Mur a man transformed in body, mind, and spirit, a man deserving of much more than mercy. In time, he named us all his scribes, and he became the eighth. It is my greatest honor to now share with you his deeds. To know his story is to know the rights. Alright. Hey chum, appreciate you taking us up through Hollow Route back there. About that, are you certain that parcel will fetch an adequate price at the slug market? Crude trading post found in downside. What's the subtext? Commonwealth contraband sometimes finds its way to downside the swords traded and sold. Surely we could have procured some rare fungus had we gone the other way. As much as I love the idea of procuring rare fungus there, Jody, we said we wouldn't go around second-guessing our good chum's decisions, right? Okay, I'm not siding with the dog anymore. He's a little shit. Jodariel sends nothing in response, but soon changes his subject. Nightfall soon. Come along, Greentail, we have much left to prepare. Two of them soon go about rummaging through the raiments and the books strewn about the wagon, leaving you to your own devices. Commence the rite, sure. As darkness falls, your fellow exiles stand together, clad in remnants of the rite. Preparations are set, however, everything's still calm. Soon, they grow restless. Keep telling you, there's nothing here. What a bunch of idiots we are. Traveled all this way for nothing. I don't think we did. Look up. Can't get comfy. Fuck.
The stars align at last. You reach the Ridge of Goal at the appointed time, and your triumvirate is ready. Your adversaries in the rites this eve shall be the accusers. Whose ever pyre yet burns once the other is extinguished shall step closer to freedom. Now let the rites commence.
Alright. The stars aligned, your pyre burns bright. Across from your companions appear several others clad in raiments, your adversaries in the rites. Everyone ready? Let's hope so. Beware, we have a visitor. One whom she refers to steps forward. At last, the Night Wings grace us with their presence. The name of Triumvirate in Blue seems your fellow exiles have assumed their identity. See that the reports of your demise have been exaggerated after all. Even I was beginning to think you were gone for good. Nobody moves forward save for the man robed in gold who unfastens his mask. I'm surprised to see good old Lendl again, apparent leader of the exile triumvirate you counted at the Ridge Goal. Trust you remember my face, though. Must have assumed to never see it again after last time. Never had I come so close to freedom, only for you to dash my hopes. Now I and the accusers shall repay that affront. Exile triumvirate clad in gold. Their leader harbors ill will for something he thinks you did. Oh, it auto-skipped that. Okay. It's time. From the shadows, you clutch the Book of Rights. Focus on the task at hand. I'm gonna pause for a moment. Alright, let's go.
Begin. Praise be to the scribes. Have the accusers underestimated you? Alas for Lendl. The fire.
Alright, so this is really easy. No, I shall not accept defeat from you again. Hear me, accusers. Stand your ground. Let your oars boil in rage.
It seems that you have flustered the accusers.
We're getting there, but they're hunkered down. Fine, and then we shall disrupt their formation.
Have you any idea what that Lendl did to deserve his exile? Hmm? A daring display. Flinging the orb into the flames like that. You elude banishment using such tricks. Zap. Careless.
Got it. I hate how it keeps changing my party fucking dynamic here.
Poof goes Lendl.
All right.
Was dangerously close.
Okay, this lock-on thing kind of sucks.
Seize the orb. Oh, so close. Beneath contempt. Unfortunate.
Oh, they got 1 point on us.
The orb is up. How unfortunate. Well, now
I can see how this gets a little annoying for all parties involved.
supply.
There we go.
The rite has nearly ended. I almost pity what
Fucking.
transpired there. Someone there rose to the occasion. And it
Got
is
it.
done. You have prevailed. Rejoice then in your single fleeting victory. Guron Salashe.
Your deceit may have earned you a hollow victory, but know this. The accusers will not forget your wickedness. When we next meet, you will rue the day. Alright.
Rest now in the wisdom of the scribes. The exiled Jodariel has gained enlightenment. Only the
Jodariel,
enlightened
okay.
can regain their freedom.
We've withstood worse nights than this, though few are strange. Choose mastery, okay. Sins of the Fallen Empire. Right mastery is enhancing a demon's strength and physical prowess. Enhancing a demon's spirit and sheer force of will. After banishing an adversary, Jodariel instantly recovers all of her stamina. After using her rush to lunge forward, Jodariel can rush again right away. What else is here? Landing from a jump briefly stuns nearby adversaries, making them drop the orb. 7 seconds after saluting her adversaries, Jodariel deals an additional 10 damage to the adversary's Pyre. You stand there, you salute the fallen, and then you jump in the pit. Okay. Jodariel can banish adversaries by flinging the orb into them. Alright. Permanently gains +4 presence, increasing the size of her aura. To serve her right, Jodariel's Pyre automatically gains +35 life. I feel like the right tree is better for her, because she's a better defender than attacker. Any adversaries banished by Jodariel take 30% longer than usual return. Yeah, let's go down the right tree.
Demon scribe bestows his favor.
Now the rights to your accusers disappear into the darkness. As you return to the wagon in the night sky, you still see a single star burning brighter than the rest, beckoning you onward. Alright. Well, my friends, what can I say? The rights are real and we're in. Getting out of here, club. Next up on the agenda, keep chasing the stars until we're free. Until we are free. Until we're free. Here, here. Sounds fine. Might as well be us instead of Wendell back there. Old-mannered head of the accusers. Yeah, okay. Anyway, guess we better start packing. The others go about their business. Headwind turns its head to you. Reader, come with me while the star is still out. You and Headwind walk in silence for some time before he speaks up. You have questions? Come, ask away. We need you in on this for the long haul. How did you get this wagon? I mean, how he and his companions managed to come in possession of this black wagon that happened to its what happened to its former owners. He maintains eye contact and his smile. Good question, my friend. You have a lot of time to discuss that and many other things. Make you a deal. Read the stars first again. I'll tell you about it on the way. Since he speaks truly as he beckons toward the fading sky above. So he didn't answer any of my questions. Fantastic. Jumer, the Death Star. The Death Star burns brightly over an ancient spring in Jomur Valley. That's a long way north and west. We'll see if the wagon's fit for it. Turn to the others. How's it going, Rookie? Imps fed, wheels clean. Status Jody. No signs of howlers, everything's secure. Good. I get some rest. We're headed to the spring of Jomer. At dawn, we're off. Let's talk to some nerds. No new pages. Find Maruki rummaging in the corner of the book. Hey, chum, you know what? It's good having someone else around here besides those two. Come to think of it, there's something I wanted to get your take on. You have to promise to tell me honestly. What do you say? I mean, he hesitates trying to find the words. Oh, look. What I'm trying to say is, you sense something serious troubling him. He moves in very close. Make sure no one else is in earshot. It's about my mustache. Alright. I've been getting some conflicting reports about it. Would you say my mustache, it makes me look a bit, you know, unscrupulous? He wishes to know if you think his mustache suits him. It looks fine. It looks very handsome. If anything, gives him a distinguished sort of look. Something about it makes him appear less trustworthy and perhaps less youthful too. Say nothing. Support the mustache, tell him to shave the mustache, or don't say a damn thing. You know what? Sure, keep the mustache. Suggest that Rookie's mustache looks perfectly fine, and he grins wide at you. Couldn't agree more, chum. I knew straight away you were a real judge of character. Anyway, go check the wheels again for might. See you around. He bounds off out the wagon. Rookie gained +1 hope. Oh, okay. Observe the ladder leading into the lock and closed above the cabin. The wagon centrifuge must be up there. The drive imps stared down at you with their big wet eyes. Alright, I guess we're done here. Off to the valley we go. Climate here in Jomer Valley is hot and uncomfortable. On top of that, we have a stowaway. Home? We can go home? She must have lashed into the undercarriage as she crossed the ridge. Her manner is odd, though you sense she means no harm. She must have overheard some of your fellow exiles' conversations. You need but say the word, had one. Oh, come on, you can't be serious, Jody. She's some kid who managed to climb aboard our wagon undetected, but still. Do it, Jody. Jariel approaches the girl and leans over her. Listen to me, girl. We cannot guarantee that we shall get you home, or any of us. But at the present, we have room for you and adequate provisions. You may accompany us for a time. Jadariel leaves without waiting a response, presumably to make room in the wagon for your new guest. Stowaway's overjoyed at this. Really, you're so kind. You're the most kind. To someone you just met like me, may the 8 scribes smile upon you all. Some revere them as gods, believing they bound themselves to exile so that others could live free. She claps her hands, bursts into laughter, and performs some sort of dance. Rookie stares at all of this. He leans in close to Hadwin. Hey, so what gives? First the reader, now we're taking her along. What? We're gonna take every mite-bitten drive imp we find now too? Easy, Rookie. I think he'd want for us to bring this one along. Who? Sandalwood? Parent name, some mysterious informant. I thought you said he'd asked us to find someone to fit in every type of mask. Near as I can tell, yours would fit her just fine. He asked that we use our best judgment. Besides, send her away, rather. She'll go telling anyone she finds about us. We can't risk that right now. So, I can come in? It's very hot. I'm a little thirsty, a little tired too. Yes, you're welcome here with us. One question though, what do we call you? This is embarrassing, but I think I don't know for sure. It's just back home, they called me a lot of names, like, for the color of my hair. I made fun of you just because you have gray hair? That's it. My name rhymes with gray. They called me lots of names. Since the girl is struggling to recollect a certain name that she felt best suited her. Consider other possibilities. Let's call her Faye. Sure. Just a weird girl's name is Faye. Why, that's it. My name is Faye. When they call me Faye the Fair. Maybe you don't have to say that part because I didn't really like it. Your fellow exiles decide to bring Faye along. For now. She almost collapses from exhaustion. So you take her in and show her somewhere she can rest. Faye joined the group. She's tired but excited. Welcome her aboard. Black wagon arrives in a somewhat peaceful stretch of Jomer Valley. Your companions wish to hole up here for the night. Give Faye and you all a little time to rest. Alright. Huh? She seems to have something on her mind. Faye seems recovering well since you found her. She seems fascinated by everything and everyone else in the wagon. Oh, hi, mister. You're the only one who knew my name. You guessed it right, you did. Thank you for your hospitality. I've just been eating with the imps and talking to the wagon. This wagon, he and I are the same age, almost to the very day, but I am older by 3 weeks. What? Okay. So I'm giving him a hard time. Little brother, I call him. He's a good wagon, isn't he? He'll take us very far. Little brother, sure. He pulls at my hair sometimes. I don't like it very much, but he is happy. I'm happy to be here with my family. Thought I lost them all again. Thought I had lost them all. Oh, but we have stopped now, haven't we? And then we should go outside to dance in case the scribes are watching. Bye, mister. Smiling back at you, she prances out the door. She's fucking gone. Alright. Fellow exiles are taking a moment to unwind. Jodario missions for you to join them. Let's get you to your new life here, reader. We seldom get such moments of reprieve. Perhaps some further study of that book shall pass the time. You can join me for a little stroll if you're feeling up to it. Always something to be forged around here. Or you can teach us more of what you know, prepare us for the next rite. Any case, we do what we can to stay busy, keep the sense of isolation while at bay. Certain junctures may choose from several vocations, ways in which you make yourself useful during the occasional moments of free time. Use what time you have. Forage for supplies. Nah. Well, I don't even know what good money is yet. Nah. Study in private. Hone your skills as a reader to grant small global bonuses to your fellow exiles during the rites. Mentor companion. Teach your fellow exiles of the old ways to raise their individual ranks in the rites more quickly. Now let's just study. Find a relatively quiet clearing to study the Book of Rites with undivided attention. Though greater understanding comes with the reader's influence, attribute bonuses to bestow on all of your fellow exiles who participate in the rites. Okay. Sorry. Accidentally unmuted. My fucking congestion's getting the best of me. Your point of quickness makes your fellow exiles move slightly faster. Your point of hope reduces your fellow exiles' banishment during rites. Let's get bigger auras. You tune yourself to the strange, mysterious properties of the Books of Rites, embracing such as possible so that which cannot be explained or truly known. Inspiration comes to you a flash, whether from the book or from within, you cannot tell. You gain Reader's Influence Tenacity, rank 1 of 2. Each rank raises your fellows' exiles' presence, increasing the size of their auras. Well, continue on our journey. Path leading further west splits off, and once again your fellow exiles turn the choice of where to go over to you. Faye seems enthusiastic for whichever route you choose. South route on the Jomer Valley is ridden with barren rock and bone. Faye believes those who travel this path shall be as swift as Jomer of the Eight Scribes. North route. Faye believes those who travel this path will be as strong as Goal of the Eight Scribes. Alright, you know what? Let's go down here. Faye is behaving stranger than usual as you traverse the barren wastes of Fall Flat. South route of Jomer Valley is ridden with barren rock and bone. Even the wild curs of the valley avoid the oppressive heat in this place. It was the path that Jomer Many Mane ran across so many times. Can you not feel the presence him and all of his friends? Here in the sand, in the air, and all about. First, you pay little heed, though later you observe your fellow exiles seem to have more of lightness in their step. Perhaps it's the previous day's rest that did everyone good. Your companions gain +1 quickness for the next rite. Alright, I guess. En route to the Spring of Jomer, you heard all about the roving slug market, which appears to be nearby. Rookie insists you take a look after you settle in. Alright. I'll check that out after I check out the wagon. Wait. Oh, there's multiple pages. Okay. The Last Emperor. How many nations did I scour in the name of Solomon Mur? How many countries fell before our spears and blades? Such questions mattered less to me with every passing victory. Our legions swelled across the land, and our dominion grew. The Emperor Solomon Mur paid all this little heed. He only tended to his personal affairs. Our legion relished with the autonomy. We did not know that the Emperor cared nothing for his legion nor his people. He only cared for that which was before him. On one day he learned of such a thing as to befit his name and vowed to seek it out. That's an interesting little image you have for him there. Edwin motions for you to join him. While his manner is easygoing as ever, he senses contemplative. You wondering about this wagon? It's a long story, but I'm gonna keep it short. You last long enough in the downside, you start to hear a lot of crazy things. One of the craziest things I've heard one day. There's a group of exiles out there fighting one another for their freedom under the stars while wearing masks and dresses. Everyone I was with just laughed, but something about that story stuck with me, and I started doing some digging. You got in touch with Jody, who I knew. She got in touch with Rookie. He knew who to ask, as it turned out. I knew how to answer. That's when we got in touch with our contact, Sandalwood. We talked only through messengers, never in person. I must have gained his trust. Told me to go searching the sandfolds. Exiles cast downriver wash up in the southern edge of the downside. In an unlivable waste. Gave an exact location, told me to bring my friends, and then he said to get a reader. The wagon was almost completely buried when we found it. The minstrel was out cold in the corner, just the way you saw him. The rest, you know. So the wagon isn't ours, the robes aren't ours, we don't know who the Nightwings are. One day, maybe we'll meet up with our informant and learn more, but now you know as much as any of us do. So that's how we got here, how we met you anyway. I'll leave it to you. See you later on. Oh, sorry, I was muted. Nods at you and heads out. Yeah, that's about right. One day this fucker will wake up. Alright, Slug Market. Hey guys. How's it going, Mr. Greentail? It's been a while and all that. Hey Ron, it's gone. Say, how come you set up shop all the way out here? Isn't this a little out of the way? Oh, well, just say you guys. You ain't my only customers, you see. Dad and I, we know the business pretty good. We've been around the block, so... Ron keeps blathering, Rusky signals you in a furtive way. Traveling sales creature, proprietor of the downside slug market. He's not quite a slug, he's more like a goblin. Here's the deal, chum. Got an informant that says something here connected to the right business. See if you can spot it. Should be able to pawn off someone for a shit and make the trade. Oh, don't worry about Falcon Ron. So anyway, you guys got something to me? That plain parcel you got there. Take it off your paws if you want. Serve right? No. I'm pledging the adversary's Pyre deal more damage now. While carrying the orb, the user moves faster than normal. Maybe. These are the only two I can kind of afford, though. This being banished by an adversary. Chance to return immediately is 30%. Hey, I'll take it, Mr. Greentail. Though you drive a pretty hard bargain. Now you gotta take something off my hands here or what? It's one of a kind thinger you just got there, you know. Got yourself a real good deal for me. So anyway, thanks. Apparently, any of us bozos can get a little edge out of that thing during the rites. I mean, just a question of who gets to try it out. I should put it on this little shit. Just... Okay, my alarm's going off. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I had to go check on my food real quick. Need another 30 minutes. Anyways, Dad over here, his feet, you know. We've been having some trouble with his feet, getting real something or other from all this hooping around, you see. I guess he's kind of a slug creature. If his dad's the big red thing below him. Rookie indicates to you that now would be a good time to depart. Huh. See you, Mr. Greentail, and your friends too there. I like them. Seems real nice, you know? Alright. As complete preparations for the rites to commence, you notice Faye approaching. You notice too, she's wearing your companion's raiments. We can go home? Faye, thought I made myself quite clear. You're not to touch those robes. I'm sorry, Miss Jodariel. I thought that maybe you were being funny at the time. Unbelievable. Hey, something's happening in the sky. I think we're up.
Reader, what brings you to the spring of Jomir? Why, it must have been the stars. Although it seems that your triumvirate now numbers 4 exiles, not the expected 3. The rules of the rites were not created for you to besmirch. Prepare now to confront the fate. They still honor the traditions of the scribes, and surely have been longing for this chance. But first, you have a choice to make.
Sky burns bright once more as your next adversaries in the rites approach. Well, that's a really old doggo. The apparent leader is a bent old cur, who regards you with a formal bow. At his side, an intense young man. Hail, you exiles of the Nightwings. I am grateful that you chose to grace us with your presence once again. I am called Dalbert Oldheart. This is my son, Almer. How did that arrangement work? Foster son. Okay. We do not need to greet them, Father. We shall face you in the field this night. May the victor's pyre burn eternal. But first, we offer you a token of good faith. Show appreciation the Nightwings have returned. I take it we're the only traveling band of people playing the rite. Dalbert approaches you with something in his paw. You sense his motives are sincere as he hands you a small talisman. Tailwind Crest. Grants the bearer +2 quickness. Oh. Well. Thank him and begin. Kerr is very kind, and his son, he was so caring, wasn't he? When can we start? I want to help you beat them. We need 3 of us exactly conduct a rite. We got 4 now, besides the reader. This ought to be his call. If somebody has to stand aside this time, I volunteer. Oh, volunteering, Shum. Ought to be the reader's call, remember? Hold on. I'm sorry, fixing pants.
Who shall conduct the rites?
Savage, huh? You know what? Let's give you a lot of quickness. Let's see how you roll. I mean, thank you. Thank you for believing me, because I think the scribes do too. Oh, I have a button I can just press. Okay. As you will. Don't have to tell me twice, chum. Hey, all other chances. I think you did the right thing. Nightwings, I trust you all well prepared for these old eyes. See the rites shall be commencing momentarily. You're quite ready? I hope so, Father. Here, let me now. Here, now let me show you.
Commence. Gracious. A flame is stricken. Oh. The orb quenches the
Fuck.
flame.
Okay, they're a little faster than they were before. Look forth, my son. The waters of Jomor many main bring blessings to us this eve. Perhaps our chance has come at last. We need more than blessings to prevail against them, Father. Please keep fighting.
A boon come from the stars themselves. But shall it be enough for Dalbert and his faithful son? How comical. An awkward situation for the fate. Verily. This is the path to glory. My.
No! I didn't mean to dash forward. I meant to send out fucking aura. Alright.
Pyre shall soon be ashes on the ground. That one almost got through. Banished, one and all.
I'm just getting my formation ready.
Beauteous. I wonder, shall the Nightwings press their luck?
Oh, infinite stamina. That's literally what that means. Okay.
Deathly thwarted the drive.
Fuck. Fuck. Alright. Man, they need to take less hits to this than I do. That aspect kind of sucks, yo.
A stroke of luck is all.
Can I switch to somebody who's not Faye, please? There we go.
Resplendent. No more than a lick of flame remains. 'Tis what the
What?
scribes ordain. the turn of events.
Hold on. I should have put Jodariel in the middle so that I didn't have to fucking reposition every time. The ball's stuck. Oh, no, it isn't.
Unfortunate for the fate. Onward thus to greater glory.
I have to hit them one more time. They have to hit me 2 more times.
Fuck. The pyre on each side burns just as true. Somebody get the orb. And
I win.
done.
Alright.
The Night Wings prevail. A narrow victory, yet none the less commendable. Perhaps you shan't be quite so fortunate next time.
Oh, so we did it, didn't we? Indeed. Kind of feel bad about Delbert, though. Exile's the Nightwing. The dawn is yours, Mayor, and your freedom. But Father, the dawn might have been ours. We failed, and I failed you. Nonsense. We're the fate. We do what is ordained, nothing less. Now go, my son, for I fear I am weary once again.
There is much to learn from this experience. It seems the exiled Rookie opened up his eyes.
Oh, Rookie Greentail's got some bite in him yet. Kura's agility and fortune. Relentlessness and further. Jump a second time while airborne. Well, sprinting accelerates faster than usual to an even faster top speed. Can jump a second or third time while airborne. Deal an additional 5 damage from plunging into the pyre. Yeah, I kind of want that.
A blessing from the Alpha Chief himself.
So honestly, he's been dunking for me, so like...
Until the next right.
Excuse me? I mean, would you excuse me for a moment, do you think? You're one of them. What do you want? Father needs me. I'm sorry, I think we forgot what to say. I was so embarrassed, What's the matter with you? It is against the rights for us to even speak like this. I did not know that, I don't think. No one said anything to me about that, but, all this, it's very new to me, so I thought maybe he cannot be serious. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to laugh. I laugh a lot. And you, how about you? This is Nightwing's trick. Father told me not to speak with any of you. But I have to go. Wait, Almer, wait. I think that was your name? But even was your name? Wait. Poor Faye. Faye's out here trying to make a friend. They were like, nah, fuck you. As you return to the wagon after vanquishing the fate, notice Jodariel tense up and frown. Where did he go? Who, the sleeping guy? Minstrel, he's gone. See, it's true, there's no trace of the lone minstrel who had been laying still in the corner all this time. Join the others to search from outside. Learn nothing of the lone minstrel other than what little Hadwin told you until now. How you found him in the wagon. You sense their concern is about You sense their concern as they scour the vicinity for them. Well, we'll worry about the minstrel, my friend. You worry about the stars, wherever they guide us, where we're going. Haub? Midnight Star. The Flagging Hands. Alright. Everyone, we're heading back east, all the way across the valley. Towards the cairn, then. What is this? According to the stars, next right, okay. Cursed imp here felled the mighty bone titan Shax's shoulders. Alright. It's alright, we have to risk it. Well, if the minstrel guy doesn't turn up by then, we shall find him on this night or another. They continue searching for some time. However, the minstrel's nowhere to be found. Yeah, but he's just gone. Alright, Headwind, what do you gotta say? After a second victory over the Fate and our last-ditch effort last night, find Headwind off on his own. Wants to talk to you about your decision to exclude him from conducting the riot. You still have some tough choices to make for all this is over, my friend. Just thinking about that. Glad you let the others go instead of me during the riot. I mean that. All the more since we seceded. I don't know what's more intense, participating in the riot or just watching from the sidelines. Anyway, thank you for checking in. I'm off to go make sure we're ready to move. Sorry. He departs to check things outside. You sense he has no misgivings about what transpired and is more concerned at the present about the missing minstrel. Yeah. Still no sign of the lone minstrel, although Jordariel tracks potential signs of movement east, the same way you were heading. You consider where to search for him. Jordariel believes the minstrel must have taken the route you took earlier. Everyone thinks the minstrel must have taken the route opposite the one you took. Yeah. Travel through the dry flats of Glue Hive. Headwind seems more ill at ease than normal. There's no signs of the minstrel. Sorry about this, Jody. Had a hunch you must come this way. Whether our hunches be more dependable, but do not fear, we shall find him yet. Sounds like a hunch to me. More of a promise. Pick up bits and pieces of minstrel's significance to your fellow exiles. It was there when they first discovered the Black Wagon, but they refuse to say much more for now. I mean, I don't think he's too important. He just kind of slept all day and didn't really do anything. Oh, the next rights are literally right here. Okay. Stop the wagon. What? Because of her. They're coming for us. We have to be ready, we have to. Does she mean what I think she means? I believe so. Fellow exiles scramble to prepare the wagon for whatever's out there. Once you help them settle in, perhaps you'll learn more about their source that they fear or some shit, I don't know. Faye's scribe catcher. Bundle of sticks Faye insists on hanging in the rafters. She believes it brings good fortune. Prepare for the night. They are coming for us. They fear the scribes. They fear the scribes. I know they do. What's she talking about? What's going on? Howlers. Lots of them. And what are we gonna do? They fear the scribes. Calm yourself, Faye. Should give them reason to fear us as well. We'll use the arraignments in the books. Indeed. One of us can draw them out under the reader's watch. It shall be like one of her rights. Edwin turns to you. Seems we need your help in this, my friend. We need a volunteer to go with you. I'll do it, mister, please. If you have to let me and the scribes, they will protect me. I know they will. Dario exchanges looks with Headwind. Each of them nods at you to sign for their approval. Faye intends to fend off the Howlers. Alright. Howling sounds, it means they're here. Oh, by the scribes, they're here. They look just like the Drive Imps. More, I think there's many more. Oh dear, here they come. I lost 3, whatever. Is it over now at last? I think it is. Oh, those poor wretched beasts. Just then, Faye spots something creeping towards her. Whoa, what? Howling subsides, you fellow exiles scramble out to check on Faye. Find her in one piece with an unfamiliar little face. Is he the best? Can we keep him? It's a different looking drive him. Sense depth of experience in this creature, at least judging by the drive him standards. In fact, you feel a connection to him. If you concentrate, perhaps you can drive some meaning from his calls and screeches. Seems both excited and frustrated by something. Try to interact with him. You can sense some pattern in his screeches. He's welcoming of this. This drive him seems to have a history with your black wagon. You're beginning to understand him. Recognizes you as a new reader of the Nightwings. He's pleased to meet you. He seems satisfied and gotten through to you. You explain to your companions little you've learned of him so far. No one argues letting this creature come along. Inside of the wagon, the other drive him stare at him like something with reverence. Drive him has joined you. Seems to know his way around. Welcome aboard. See, the little imp has made himself at home. He rushes right up to you. Your imp companion seems very pleased to be on the wagon. He indicates he is able to find you thanks to the swarm of howlers. He has no love for howlers, and they know not to mess with him either. Plan set up a nest that should ward off any further troubles from them. He looks forward to the road ahead of everybody, believes it shall be worth it. Seems to be happy to go back where he belongs. He urges you to keep going. He bounds off toward his brethren settled in the wagon's rafters. Alright. Continue our journey. Headwind orders wagon to halt somewhere along the desolate sprawl of Jomer Valley. Someone on the road, be careful everyone. Figure watching the black wagon from afar approaches, arms wide, although hat and cloak conceals figure's features. The imp rushes out towards whoever it is. The imp is very riled up at the sight of whoever's approaching, in an almost joyous way. Oh, it's the minstrel. Great. Tizo. Venerable imp, alright. Good to see you. You found the others even faster than expected. The imp called Tizo appears very pleased when the lone minstrel turns towards the rest of you. Why, hello, have we not met? We have not met, but I know who you are, or who you must be. I returned as promptly as I could. Have you walked with the scribes themselves? Because I think maybe you have. Hello indeed, you had to look worried there when you took it off. Should not come back into the slumber. Not aimed to cause you such concern. As soon as I awakened, I had to notify my client that the Nightwings have returned. Well, that skipped a line. I am my client Sandalwood. He's your point of contact, I understand. You did not find his wagon by mistake. So what now? You continue down the path. That is why I'm here. When you meet my client... I guess I shouldn't have asked him about the wagon. I should have asked him about his past. Because now I don't know about this this dude's past, and I only know about the wagon that's being reiterated here. Kind of sucks. When we meet my client, you shall explain. For now, you have a job to do. I assure you that I shall not interfere. But I mean to accompany you. Would that be all right? Welcome back, minstrel. You got a name? Call me Tarek. Here's to be traveling musician, yet connected to the rites. Pleasure to meet you, Nightwings. The lone minstrel returns to the wagon with your fellow exiles. The cairn is a foreboding sight. It is here that the next rite shall soon commence. Reader, if you have a moment, once we're settled on these grounds, I wish to speak with you in the wagon at your leisure. Page revealed the rope collar. What do you want? Oh, minstrel seems to situate himself in the wagon. He is very still, not unlike when he was sleeping. Reader, I shall keep this brief, as you shortly have a rite you must conduct. You have something of the Book of Rites. You have read something of the Book of Rites, which means you must know something of my nature. Contrary, you know not what he means, but he senses this. Ah, forgive me, I spoke too soon. Suffice, I had served the Nightwings for some time. Conduct the rites of glory, and you shall achieve what you seek. Oh, minstrel nods farewell and steps away. The White Lute. There's White Lute and chronicle the journey of the Nightwings through song. Using it, you may hear glimpses of your past experiences across the downside. The rope collar. I knew it was a fool's errand, but my liege, he would not listen. He insisted instead to pursue a certain treasure, the celestial orb freshly fallen from the heavens and in the reaches of the downside. He would be a living legend if only he could grasp it, whisper in his ear that Kalimar rope collar, his elder most trusted aid, would that I slew that man myself. He was simple and yet brilliant ruse, to draw the Emperor further still from his responsibilities toward his greed. Thus the Emperor began an expedition to the Forsaken Lands. He insisted that he go himself. Check out the shop. Oh, hey guys, fancy running you on the side of the stand. What can I do for you? Hey Ron, how'd you make it all the way ahead of us? Come now, Mr. Greentail. Can't we just give up my business secrets, am I right? What I can do, though, seeing you be such a good customer, is provide you with a little something you might like. Here, check this out. You brought that Mooncrest thinger from me last time, right? Well, I'm just thinking you could use this. It's got a lot more if you want. Pinch of Stardust. Raise rank of a talisman, +1. Alright. Lucrative contract. After banishing an adversary, the bearer gains 1 gold up to this many times per right. Okay. That can go in Jodariel. I know you're gonna like that stuff. Anyway, it's pretty woo, you know what I mean? You want some more? Just, you know, just the individual and his dad who can get it. I'm gonna save up. Yeah, thanks guys. Good luck in that thing you're doing tonight. Alright. I'm gonna call a short break here. I'll be back in like 5-10 minutes. I'm gonna run some ads so that I turn off ads and pre-rolls for the rest of the stream, hopefully. Alright, I'm back. Got some food in front of me. It'll sit here for a few minutes. I'll have to take a break at some point to actually eat it, but it'll be good. It'll be fine. I should mix it around just a little so that it can vent out heat. You and your fellow exiles gathered together around the sacred site known as the Cairn, anticipating that the hour of the rites are to commence again. All is quiet for some time, and then, out of nowhere charges in a gangly cur. He stops short and gives you a mighty sneer. Ah, that's Barker Ashpaws, a troublemaking cur who thrills in the defeat of triumphants who stand against him. Huh. I just know that. Real piece of work. Just don't make eye contact. Music's fucking hype, though. Oy, well. Would you look at this lot? Even got one of our own. Consorting with the two-leggers. You're a disgrace there, mate, you realize. Ah, yeah, good to see you, Barker. You're looking well. Didn't know you knew about the rights. Oi. I know about a lot of things, my friend. For instance, I know you're going to be very, very, very sad after we wipe the floor if you're here. I don't know whose back you've got to scratch to earn yourself a spot on the high and mighty Nightwings there, but I want to make sure all of you regret it, because why not? Sounds good, sounds good. Kurt Barker laughs away as his pack stumbles after him. You hear him howling and cackling, and the stars above begin to glow.
To the splendors of the accursed cairn of Haub. You shall find the downside grows less pleasant from this point. But first, there's a tradition to uphold. This time you stand against the dissidents. Even now they hunger to defeat you. Perhaps not simply to regain their freedom, but to deny you yours.
I'm gonna keep rocking Jodariel front and center. As the stars shine upon you, the pack of curs you stand against as the night continues hooting and hauling. Oh, come on, you lot, let's boil some blood. Naruki pulls you aside. Look, chum, I don't know how to say any of this, but I can't go against these guys. Just trust me on this one, okay? You sense he means it. Take a mental note about his history Barker wherever time permits. Right, rookie? We can take care of him. Begging your pardon, but if you need another stand at your side this night, I have someone here who I would recommend. Don't be coy with us, minstrel. Don the robes if you intend to stand with us. Oh, I do not mean myself. The rights are not for me. Instead, referring to the little one. Creature wearing tiny raiment appears at the lone minstrel's side. I should have read what he said. Fuck. Absurd. The imp knows the rights? He knows a great deal. So long as the Nightwings stand together, he shall be at their side. Though, you need not take my word for it. Tizo, our adversaries seem preoccupied. Might you quickly show our comrades what you can do? The imp peers at you. You sense his connection to the rights as he awaits your guidance. Seems excited to demonstrate his favorite tricks. Reader, influencing Tizo may take some getting used to. He's inviting you to try.
Another joins your ranks.
Oh, he can just fly. Okay.
Although, no, it cannot be. Then we shall see what comes of this new partnership of yours.
I'm gonna open up the middle. I feel like that's the play. Open up the middle, close off the sides. Hey, Sad, welcome in, man. Hydrate? All right. Oh, he's a zoomy little fuck, ain't he? Implode? Oh! Okay. Well done as ever, Tizo. Tizo's happy to lend his support during the rites, if you could use his help. Oh, then, reader, who shall conduct the rites in the names of the Nightwings?
Who shall stand together here this night?
Jodariel's going in front. Yes. I want her to have this one. Let's choose. Yeah, I'll back a paid one on top. Actually, wait, no, hold on. Dog, 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 dog. Fuck, I wanted to position him on the bottom because I blocked off the top. Damn it.
Tizo.
Oh,
Well.
Tizo's aura is massive. Okay. Everyone ready? Show those curves what we're made of. Time's up, you swill. Come on, boys. Let's get him.
Begin. A second wind. Your
Okay.
Pyre is the first to falter.
I fucked up there. I accidentally jumped with Jodariel.
Quite the close call there, no? Exactly by the book. Each pyre now burns no more brightly than the other. That ought to
Fuck.
wake you up.
They're so quick. They're so quick.
Your adversary's pyre now burns brighter than your own. Tizo banished. Oh. There. Absolutely.
All right. Tizo's a bop.
Two
Let's go.
flames now burn equally as bright. Quite the turn of events. Poor Jodariel.
I'm just gonna stand outside your range so you can't touch me. I mean, you are aggressive little shits.
A bit of a blunder. A swift recovery.
All right, head one, you got this. Got it.
Let's see you Nightwings keep this up. Your pyre
Fucking,
weakens.
my aura touched him. Fucker.
leaps headlong into the fire.
All right.
The night wings seem to be falling behind. No sign of the dissidents for now. Yes,
Got it.
your pyre burns brighter for the while. Poof. Oh. A blow against the adversary's pyre.
One more hit and I win. All right, you lot that does it. No more fussing around, right? My boys and me, we're proper angry now.
Careful now. Your adversary Barker there seems rather fired up. Whatever shall you do against so fierce a foe? Oh dear. From burning
Fuck.
flame to ash.
Yeah, 2 hits left in me. Mine.
You'll
You
have to
fucker.
do better than that. Now. Ah. And it is
I win.
done.
All right.
The Night Wings prevail yet again. I thought for certain they would not. The rite is complete.
Sorry, taking a moment to stuff my face. Perhaps now they should have learned some humility. That ought to show them. Well, well, I'll be heaping ball of dung. I can't believe you shoddy lot showed us the what for like that. My boys and I will have to take you a tad more serious next time. Till then, just be sure to tell O'Rucky that yours truly, he remembers everything, you hear?
The rites do tend to teach something of trust.
Hold on. Shoot Stacy though. I think I'm beginning to understand all this, my friend. Hedwyn gains 50% more stamina, letting him jump and sprint more often. Hedwyn uses his allies. Hedwyn and his allies regenerate stamina twice as quickly as usual. Alright. Scorch Feet. Bearing the orb, Hedwyn and his allies move with and pass the orb more quickly. Hedwyn and his allies instantly return banished allies by moving where they fell. Hedwyn and his allies can cause banished adversaries to remain banished for 2 seconds longer than usual. Hedwyn jumps in airborne adversaries, he banishes them. When power casting, Hedwyn's aura travels on a wider, longer line than usual. Douse the adversary's Pyre. His Pyre requires up 50% of damage dealt. Oh. Offensive Hedwyn's a good way to go.
Reveals his stratagem. A flash of inspiration for next time. Enlightenment seldom avails itself to simple imps.
You know, it's funny, chat. Yeah, one fork, where the tongue is a single tongue on the outside. It's bent slightly upwards. I always somehow end up with this fucking thing. And it is vaguely annoying while eating. Tizo feels solemn respect for the rights and all their myriad complexities. Imp's latent, somewhat terrifying power, enhancing Imp's ability to Imp's utility to the rest of his triumvirate. Alright. While flapping or zipping moves much faster than usual. Alright. Casting his implode ability returns much faster than usual. Alright. Offensive Tizo is the way to go. Huh. Alright. That is interesting. Let's go offensive.
'Tis the influence of the imp scribe. Until the stars align.
Splendid was your guidance of the Nightwings, reader. Your fellows are fortunate to have found one such as you. May you find the freedom that you seek. After prevailing over the dissidents, despite their best attempts to stop you, you return to the wagon to recover from the night's ordeal and figure out how to proceed. You all right, rookie? Think so, chum. I just need some time. Didn't count on Barker being caught up in all this. You don't owe him your conscience. You'll sort things out like with him. You always do. I do not wish to interrupt, but the dark night is waning. Reader, would you join us outside, please? You may find Jodariel and Lone Minstrel gazing up at the sky above the valley, which is already beginning to grow pale. Then it is as I feared. We are to press further north beneath the valley into the flagging hands. Scribes are watching over us. They'll protect us wherever we should go. I've been to the flagging hands. Do not say such a thing. The scribes have surely turned their backs on that place. If I may, the bleakness of the flagging hands shall wear upon you. To be sure, I urge for you to take what rest you can, for you shall need your strength upon the road ahead. Fellow exiles agreed to turn in for the remainder of the night. At dawn, you shall have to press deeper into the downside. Tizo's nest. Huh. Various scraps of things laced together with bits of ribbon and fabric, topped off with plush fin. You can tell something's troubling Rocky. He seems relieved to see you. Hey, chum, listen, I got to level with you real quick. Remember Barker, don't you? Not quite easy to forget, though. Believe you me, I try. Well, got me by the scruff. I've been down here a while, you see? Barker, he's been here longer. Made quite the name down here. As for me, I needed help, you understand. I had a certain standard to uphold. So I figured out I would be the one to ask. Then Ricky hesitates. But then his familiar grin returns. So what if I owe him? I thought, right, chump? I got people back on the other side, and just between us, we're loaded, I mean rich. The little problem Barker, though, soon as it's gonna take care of itself. Just as soon as my people send the money through. So I'm telling you right here and now, don't you even worry about it. I'm sure everything on the front is going to end up real tidy real soon. That he scampers off before you can respond. It seems Rookie owns a debt of some sort. What is on the line? Exactly, you're unsure. Come dawn, you find Hedwin and Jodariel. Fuck. I was just trying to see if those said anything different. I didn't mean to press a button. Are you most certain? Yeah, madam. I make no claim that our journey shall be pleasant, just as necessary. Hedwin motions to you as they continue talking. Seems there's some work to do once we arrive at Flagging Hands. Let's get going. As soon as you're ready, sooner we get there, sooner we can leave. Off we go then. No one's here? Alright. The Flagging Hands region proves as dismal as Jodariel indicated. The air is thick and foul, and I can't see shit. How far to the pit of Millith? According to Starrow's next right shall here. Fed a den in which blank sealed the physical form of some name Astralborn. All the way across the marshlands on the coast. Reader, would you join me in the wagon for a moment? We have matters to discuss. Jodwin, Jodar and Hedwin. Jodwin, totally. Exchange looks and she turns to you. Go see what he wants. Thank you, your time, reader. I have something for you. On behalf of my client, before I use an artifact called the Beyonder Crystal. To the reader managed in your eyes, present the crystal, only them. Alright. You observe the shimmering some sort of stone of some sort. Beside the Book of Rites. As you surmise, triumvirate you are to confront during the rites shall stop at nothing to prevail against you. They have prepared for this for quite some time. Beyond the crystal may help to ensure that you are well prepared in turn. It is a resource now at your disposal to be used at your discretion. Gaze upon it, and you shall see what I mean. Alright. Look into the shimmering surface of the Beyonder Crystal. Some of your senses fail, though you retain hold over your consciousness. An apparition appears before you, clad in the raiments of the rites, but incorporeal. Since you're not a total idiot, she reaches for the clasp of her mask. So, the Nightwings have returned. Oh look, and there's the art style we're known for in Hades, right? I mean, it's been here the whole time, but like, you know. Oh, where are my manners? You must be the loyal reader. Please, call me Sandra. She is a wraith expelled for eternity within the Beyonder Crystal to serve the rites. We met briefly before when you first beheld the book, when you were stuck inside of it. I was among the phantoms your companions banished there. No doubt stroking their egos. You listen well enough to that damned voice, described within the book, calls you during the rites, reminds you of your exile. Now, I suggest you listen to me as well. I'm bound in servitude to you, along with any idiots whose freedom happens to be intertwined with yours. I know the rites better than anyone. I can soon whip you into shape. But if you take advantage of my services, first, I offer scribe trials for those friends of yours. Special challenges custom tailored to your fellow exiles. If they can pass it, that'll be worth their while, and yours. Secondly, my Beyonders. Special triumvirate banished for eternity. And I avail ourselves to practice rites should you be so inclined. No strings training competitions between your fellow exiles and the Beyonders. Or you can always come and chat and briefly free me from eternally boredom, huh? Quest, a scribe trial. Sure. Indeed, it looks as though one of those failures of yours is ready for lesson in pain. Ask Sandra to administer one of the special trials for Rookie. Oh, what? Loudmouth cur. Sorry, chat. Well, I suppose he is ready, technically. Though I have a litany of reservations about him. Let's bring him forth. Soon Ricky appears and he does summons. Chum, why are you looking at me like that? And then we both black out again. Just me and my dog friend getting blacked out, you know? Alright, what's the big idea, huh? Some kind of trick you're playing, Chum. Apparition Sandra then appears and fastens her mask. Shut your snout and listen well, Kerr. You answered me here. Your mouth runs quicker than those stubby little paws. You have much to learn if you have any inept intent to prevail in the rites. Let us see how you fare without the benefit of your trusted companions, save for your lovely reader. Ah, guess it's you and me then, Chum, wherever you are. Oh! Oh. All right. Their auras are so massive. Got him. One more hit. Took each other out, alright. Alright. Rookie. Trial passed, alright. See what this nets us. That's how we do it, right, chum? It is, and you acknowledge likewise that you did not do it on your own, despite having faced my demon friends all by yourself. You passed my test, Kerr. Congratulations are in order, both of you, and you lovely reader. Now, farewell. That Sandra kind of gave me the shakes, you know what I mean, chum? Hey, what you got? Jomer's Fang. After Rookie casts his aura, it lingers longer than usual, plus 200%. Oh. Okay. So he can make lines across the arena. That's... Okay, he's a good attacker then. Alright, let's figure out what the fuck we're going. You find everyone is feeling rather miserable. Your sense of just being in flagged hands eats away at one's spirit. Only the imp Tizo seems unaffected. Most of your fellow exiles lost one hope for the next rite. A moment, reader. There are several courses, though we may take through the flagged hands. If you choose to prolong your stay, may be worth your while. However, your companion spirit will likely suffer more. Well, Minstrel says you get a valuable item if you take a job here. Heaven suggests taking this faster route will reduce your companion's loss of hope. The Minstrel says you can prove a talisman if you take a job here. Now, let's go for the item. North route through the flag of hands, dismal beyond reckoning. There's little talk among your group. You sense despair encroaching. Only Tizo seems unaffected. Suffer alongside them. Later, you accompany the lone minstrel in pursuit of his task here. Speak not directly to the living shade, and be true to your heart when responding to its inquiries, and make no attempt to look it in the eyes. The minstrel offers these and other words of advice as you approach Burial Mound's cold moat, where many exiles of the downside see their final days. The glimmer of the shade appears before you and stands surrounded by the dead. You barely see it, and it does not speak, though you feel its thoughts piercing your mind and heart. According to the shade, the book you possess may lay some of the fallen to rest here. Shade leaves you to your work, and you turn through the book, locating passages concerning freedom and spirit. You recite such words that best fit each of the fallen you see. It's draining work. Shade resurfaces after a while, leads you to a hollowed stump, then fades away. We sold the slug market. Alright. By the time you reach the pit of Millith, everyone besides the imp Tizo seems to be feeling worse than before. You sense their desire to leave this place as soon as possible. Most of your fellow exiles lost -1 hope for the next rite. This sucks. Oh, hey, you guys, you know, this place, a lot of folk, not a lot of customers, but, you know what I mean? Have a look around. Grants 2 hope. Grants 2 presents. Increases the rank of the talismans, +2. I'll buy this, but I ain't buying any of this other shit. Pleasure doing business with you guys. So, see what the book's got to say. was not long before the empire began to crumble. With my liege gone, his own country quickly turned upon itself. I must admit that this collapse had started long before the emperor's disappearance. His decision to give chase after missed, but hastened the inevitable. All the while, the rope collar stood by, waiting the time he could rule my liege's stead. He would be our people's savior. His first charge was to organize the search for the missing Solomon Murr. Warriors, pathfinders, and scholars heed the call. Prepare to seek him out. Hey, Tiff, thanks for the hydrate. You sensed Jodariel's steel gaze well before you turned to her. Reader, rummaging out the wagon once again. Tell me something now that you're here. Look at me. Are you afraid of me? Say the question. You never met someone like her before. You don't know. There's something happens to those who remain downside for many years. From what you know of her thus far, you sense no need to feel afraid of her. Tell her that although you do not know each other well, you do not fear her. And on the contrary, feel safer in her presence, truly. In that case, I have much work left to do. You shall fear me yet. If you survive this place, now then, I shall go make my rounds. She walks away. You feel the floor of the wagon shake with each of her steps. She gains +1 hope for the next right. So she's -2, +1 currently. As you make preparations for the coming right, you wonder if the stars above will even be visible through the dense fog hanging over the pit of Millith. Then, Tiso seems very concerned by something in the vicinity. The little imp disappears in a hurry. Oh, is Tiso alright? He's so frightened. He was not frightened, he was issuing a warning. Silence, everyone, take cover. Jodariel takes quick note of several hiding places among the nearby crags and rotted husks. You wait. Something about this place dampens your senses. All you feel is a creeping dread. And then from the shadows, a writhing shape slides forward, its hulking form draped in raiments. Shape stops. Slowly, its head turns from one of you to the next, each in turn. Well, as if you'd hide yourselves from us, little nightwings, you trespass in the resting place of the Astralborn. She'll see you yet when the stars muster the courage to illuminate the place. The creature vanishes into the dark. After some time, your companions reconvene. That was the bog crone. Serpentine creature native to the Commonwealth Southern Bogs, widely feared. Indeed, that was the witch Ood Milty. She's an ancient witch with an unhealthy obsession for the Astralborn monstrosity. Of the Withdrawn, triumvirate of the Bog Dwellers. Yep. Tiso makes clear his no love for Imolde. Although the rites dictate she cannot harm you bodily, with her, best not to take unnecessary chances. We'll take what chances we can get out of this, everyone. It's time. You know, I should have set up my new toggles.
Why,
I forgot.
you did it, reader. Made it all the way to the detestable pit of Millith. In doing so, of course, you have disturbed your ancient adversaries, the Withdrawn. The deranged witch who leads them has big plans in store, should she prevail in all this. Now, as you know, I normally would wish you a shameful defeat. But in this case, I wish you a little bit of luck.
The crone Humildy sees your companions gathered by their pyre. A little flame as that shall never warm you here, much less survive the night. Hear us, make the night wings suffer. Monstrosities described in myths and ballads off fought slain by the eight scribes. Ruki trots forward from your ranks. Listen here, you old bag. Don't scare any of us one bit, you or your buddy, Yeshlash, or whatever the fuck. Now, we're doing this what? Question hangs in the air for longer than is comfortable. Seems to draw on Humility's attention after all. Ruki squirms a bit. Humility moves her slender fingers to her mask. Oh gosh, she's hideous. Foolish! Blank will grow, blank shall grow, blank shall grow. He shall consume ye, ere little flame has died. That we shall end soon. Humility slides off towards her followers. Roki remains motionless for a time. Whoops. She doesn't have an aura. Put this on you. That's yours. Swap out Faye. Let's get... Actually, you know what? Let's do Faye, Jodario, and Ruki.
Faye. Jodariel.
I'm gonna keep Jodario on as defensive, because she's good at it. She's fucking great at it.
Ruki. The choice is cast.
Hey, don't suppose that crone's gone out for me, do ya? No matter where you go. However you fucking pronounce that, she'll find ye and devour ye. Yeah, there's something fucked up with her aura.
Now begin. Best laid
She's a
plans
tricky little fuck, ain't she?
go
Alright.
out with Ruki. They
Got it.
douse the flame. Now then. Yes. Their flame has died a little. Your adversary's pyre now falls short of yours. How sad for that one there. Tough luck, Nightwings.
Fuck.
A rather cunning trick.
Alright.
A show of strength from the Nightwing's opponents. A stroke of luck is all. Splendid. Ruki doused the adversary's flames.
Lifeblood of some fucking nerd god. It flows within its lair beneath this world. His lifeblood shall engulf ye in such blackness and despair. You truly think that?
The witch invokes a profane name I shan't repeat. Best beware her foul sorceries. A deftly thwarted drive.
Fuck. Fuck her. Alright, Faye's control a little weird.
How very fortunate. Glory
Got
to
it.
the scribes. Now
All right.
end the ceremony. Who? Yes. And
Got it.
is done.
We're good.
The Nightwings once again prevail. Their adversaries must be rather shaken after that. The rite is ended.
Scribes, they vanquished just as we prevailed tonight. It would seem that our adversaries failed to unnerve us. See, those bog dwellers, they're just a bunch of hissy talk. Eastlock? I guess. We have failed thee, and the deed shall be repaid in blood. As ye fools shall be consumed, and everything around you, from the soil to the stars, ye shall see.
Boundless are the teachings of the scribes.
Focus, training prowess, path toward survival on the blood border. Huh. This right shall make similar demands of us. Plus 4 presents.
Something's awakened in the moon-touched girl.
Scribes, they whisper me too. They do, from time to time. Alright. Briefly charge up before Faye casts her... The brief charge up time before Faye can cast her aura is greatly reduced. Brief charge up time before Faye jumps or sprints is virtually eliminated. Faye's jumps and power jumps farther than usual. When sprinting, Faye slows nearby adversaries. If Faye is banished while jumping, then she shall instantly return to the origin of her jump. Oh! Things the orb farther than usual. When saluting your adversaries, Faye automatically leaps towards the orb if no one has it. While grasping the orb, Faye's a better attacker than defender.
Trick from the rope collar. Until the stars align.
Until the stars align, right? Having prevailed against the withdrawn in a convincing manner, you and the others have some moments to recover from the ordeal in the relative safety of the Black Wagon. So, when can we get out of here? Yeah, Greentail has had enough in Maldi's hospitality for the time. Oh, Jody, yeah, thanks, I'm good. The readers in the star will point the way, as ever. It's just, so far, we've kept on going north. That's the case again this time. The Sea of Solace spreads north and west from here, untold leagues. I cannot tell you when the last vessel dared sail those waters. Possible oceanic expanse, pockmarked by crude little islets. Chizo inserts himself during the conversation. What's the matter, little one? Trying to get you to look at something outside the wagon. Reader, please go see what he wants. Excuse yourself, follow the imp into the dark of the night. You find Faye and the little minstrel already gazing up at the stars. Can you not read these stars yourself then, minstrel? I fear it's not as simple as matters, or if can or cannot when it comes to me, Faye. We shall see what the reader has to say, for this is his charge. And here he is, in fact. Thank you for fetching him, Tizo. Tizo's happy to have obliged the lone minstrel. Reader, you would see that the skies have cleared to some extent. Please look upon the stars and tell us where to go next. Oars. The Azure Star. The Azure Star burns bright over the ruins of a lost frigate in the Sea of Solace. Well, I guess we're going swimming. The ride's backing you further north, towards the middle of the Sea of Solace. That's not good. You're joking, right, Chum? Does the reader seem joking to you, Greentail? We do not argue with the stars. It's not like we can just go ride right out into the water. Pardon my interruption, though perhaps we can. Say what? Client Sandalwood has a way of anticipating such eventualities. West of here lies a place called Big Bertrude's. Small bog dweller outpost on the edge of the sea. The proprietor is an old companion of his. She may be able to assist us. Hadwin's smile returns. That sounds like our best shot right now. Let's pack up and move as quickly as possible. Greetings, reader. It's good you are here, for there's something I wish to tell you privately. Do you have a moment? It should not keep you long, though I know your time is precious. Hear him out, of course I will. But him to continue. Make clear your interest in whatever he has to say. Very well. Thank you for your time. I shall further note matters that pertain directly to the rights I shall reveal to you alone, for thus I am obliged. In any case, when you confront the withdrawn and what's her face, you might recall she tended to invoke a certain name. The Astralborn. I hesitate to say it even now. You would be forgiven if you looked upon the ravings of the witch as more nonsense. However, her words, as turns out, ring of a certain truth. Before the union of the 8 scribes, when they first found themselves on the downside, this land was even much less hospitable, if that can be believed. It was ruled over by the greater titans. Colossal monsters once roamed the downside. The one called Yaslash was the eldest and the most fearsome of the lot. Just the same, the scribes managed to defeat it. The latter used Yaslash's own hide and ichor to bind the Book of Rights. However, Yaslash did not truly die. For some accounts, it seems to be incapable of death. The creature is generating even now, very slowly. His vow to devour this land, everything in it, only then can it return to whatever plane that banished it into ours. So, in a way, it is an exile, just like you. If ever should the creature be reborn, it shall be many ages hence. Thus, the ravings of humanity are more or less inconsequential for the while. Yet, history of your slosh is inexorably linked to the rites. Therefore, must be known. I trust your research of the book shall lead you to discover more in time. I hope all of this gives of some reassurance, and now I leave you to more immediate concerns. I shall go check and see how everyone's faring as of this time. Heads out in the evening, bidding you good rest. Alright. Ah, yes. What do you want? What's on your mind? Do you appreciate the effort to make small talk with me, reader? Anything to break from the I can't fucking read. Let me drink water. Hold on. Ah, fuck. Anything to break from the I know how to say that word. Monotony. Blah, blah, blah. Monotony. There we go. Words. Nah. Of staring at the void within this place. Not that I could see it if I tried. She laughs at this, or maybe herself. Certainly, I can make talk with my fellow Beyonders trapped here as they are with me. You might expect that we all keep each other's company. It's just one problem there, however. We're all sick of one another. Figured as much. Ah, she laughs again. Perhaps not at her joke, but instead her predicament. I do exaggerate to some extent. There is certain truth in this. We have been stuck together long enough, we have grown more distant rather than more close. But I had best not wear out my welcome with the likes of you, as I've long since done with all the others here. So carry on for now, and if those fools with whom you travel learn something, come bring them forth to me. I shall see that they learn some more. Alright, bid her farewell. Come visit me again sometime if you need further practice. Alright. Small bog dweller outpost at the edge of the sea. Lone Minstrel says someone here can help us. Sorry. This is a place. Let us go to see my client's companion as soon as you're ready. Seek Big Bertrude. Anyone want to talk? No, not particularly. Big Bertrude is a sickly gathering of bog dwellers who stays within the shadows. Yet you feel their eyes surveying everything. Lone Minstrel steps forward. Sandalwood sent us. Those words are enough to make the bog dwellers snap to attention. They emerge from the mud and the dark and begin inspecting your wagon with their strange tools. One of the bog dwellers slithers forth. She is larger than the rest. Leaves no doubt she commands the others. Thou speakest the name Sandalwood. We would know his whereabouts, reveal them to us. Good day to you, Big Bertrude. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, for Sandalwood always spoke highly of you and your handiwork. And he did he? In turn, we must know who thou must be. Yet thou speakest of the past. Sandalwood, doth he yet live? Speak plainly and quickly. To be frank with you, madam, I do not know for certain, for I have been apart from him for some time, carrying out his will. What the fuck? My finger rested on the button for a moment and it skipped everything. Alright. One called Bertrude frowns at this, studying the Lone Minstrel for a while. Indeed, then leave us. Return at dawn, that is all. Well, fuck me. There's no, like, log button. There's no going back. Sucks. Bog Dweller once feared and respected in the Commonwealth for sorceress work. Can I, like... mailing list? No. Lone Minstrel turns away, but Headwind stops him. Hold on, I'm sure about this, leaving the wagon in their care. Oh, all should be in accordance to my client's plan. Keep calling Sandalwood your client, he must reward you well. I, in manner speaking. He helped me find a sense of purpose I thought I lost. Headwind nods at this and turns to you. Well, my friend, I guess we'll see what happens, right? I'm off to let the others know. Find yourself with time for your vocations while the bog dwellers go about their business. Nah. Let's read the book. Excuse yourself from the others. Yeah. Let's max out presence. Texture of the page of the book, foreign binding, despite the volume's age, shows a little wear. At times, power emanating from it almost overwhelms you. Inspiration comes to you in a flash, though. Whether from the book or from within, you cannot tell. I have maxed out tenacity. Now Jordiel has +6 presence, so her aura should be massive. The Lone Minstrel finds you early the next day. Reader, it is ready. Please come have a look at what the others are already there. The Lone Minstrel beckons you to come see the wagon. Oh, see anything new? Oh. Black wagon appears different now than it did before. The hull is fully sealed and reinforced with matter of nautical equipment, door and support side. Wow. People have seen this. Gotta have a look around. The wagon should be fit for sea voyage. Let us depart at your earliest convenience. What about Big Bertrude? She slithers in as if on cue. Tell that Sandalwood he owes us twice over. If I may, tell him yourself you wish to accompany us on our voyage north. Our group would welcome some of your vast experience. Dare thee make flirtations upon us. Fuck. Have I tried? No, I've not been outside. When I started the stream, it was still kind of light out, so. Dare thee make flirtations upon us. What the fuck? No, enough. But should you see that sandalwood, tell him to come and visit us again. Now, be gone from here and tell no one we were paid in favors. She slithers off without another word. Soon, the lone minstrel breaks silence. We are fortunate that she assisted us, but we should go. Just as she said, I know the navigation controls and shall explain. Oh, this is so exciting. I don't know how to swim. Scree indeed, little man. Seems to share Thaye's enthusiasm for heading out to sea. I am beginning to feel ill already. Black wagon and seaworthy, yeah. I was going to examine the inside a little more, but the game said no. We have not been to this region of the downside. Before she left, Big Bertrude shared knowledge of the current that should draw you out to sea. Alright. But I suppose it wasn't really light out when I started the stream. It was light out when I was getting ready to start the stream. Got sidetracked for a little bit. But whatever. We are a boat. You and your companions watch the sea as your wagon rolls over the gentle waves. You've crossed into the Worm Gulf. I hope that you're all acclimating well. There's no acclimating to these worm-infested waters. We risk everything to sail here. As long as we follow the cold current, Big Bertrude indicated, we shall be safe. If the next right's the middle of the sea, our adversaries meet us there. They shall find their way as we find ours. It's all part of the scribe's design. Now, reader, please confirm the next point on our journey. We seek the Hulk of Oars. Well, I guess we're going that way. Wagon continues rolling gently across the waves, which seems to you to welcome a change of pace. After having come from the flagging hands not very long ago, our Jordiel seems more concerned now than before, pacing ceaselessly. If you notice Rookie, she stops him for some questioning. Greentail, how's he doing? Oh, had one? Seems pretty much the same. Been up all night, rushing into the water if I had to guess. First time out at sea? His first. She turns to you. Reader, please check on Head when we have the opportunity. He requires our support, and we require a swift recovery. Wish some good afternoons. You go check up on the others of the group. Later, you find Hedwin looking out of sorts. Oh, hello, my friend. Just he hasn't been good to me, I guess. It's funny, all this trouble. Just to get back to the Commonwealth of all places. Hey, tell me something. What do you miss most about the place? Yeah, sure, my friends. Tell them that there were those who did support you over the years, and it pains you that you're now apart from them. I hear you, my friend. There's someone I miss terribly back there myself. I'm sure that when I make it out of here, your loved ones will still be waiting. Anyway, I'll be fine, I think. Thank you for checking up on me. You sense he wishes to be alone. There's not much to be done for him now. May he get soon well. Sorry for the interruption, reader. Then again, please again confirm the next point of our voyage. I can't speak. We're going. By the scribes of the sea, I didn't know it was so beautiful. Having escaped the waters of the Worm Gulf, we can now see that the Hulk of Oars far on the horizon. Not everyone has taken the sea voyage well, however. Tizo's wondering if Hedwin's feeling better. He requires further rest, Tizo. All we can do is wish him a swift recovery. Reader, sit. Reader, sir, from this point our voyage much diverged from Bertrude's instructions. Please, consult with your companions about which course to take. Man, I wish I could fucking read. So, chat, I'll be right back. Give me a short, like, minute break. I'm not gonna run ads or anything, I'm just gonna fuck off real quick. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. The nerve current onward of the Hulk of Ores runs as quick as the Under King Or himself. Fate believes the 8th Sky shall bless you here. Chizo wants to fish for something tasty here. Let's go for that. I don't think we need a blessing. We've been performing well ourselves without them. Sea is peaceful for the most part, save the occasional strange shimmers beneath the surface. You realize lone minstrels looking down at them along with you. There's shapes down here. Those must be the worms that the Sea Dominion cast in exile. But a vast and war-torn undersea regimen, home to the untold numbers of amphibious worms. I understand they tirelessly fought the Commonwealth's wars, having grown weary of their own. It must make worthy adversaries. Chizo appears to have spotted something tasty. Hydrate? Alright. Chizo dives without warning into the depths below. There he goes again, that one enjoys the sea, despite its perils. Eventually the little imp resurfaces, clutching something in his claws. Lesser Shambler. Alright. Good trade value. You can always sell it. Fine by me. Arrive at the Hulk of Ores after journeying across the sea. Seems the next rite is to commence here soon. Though there is no sign of your next adversaries yet. Alright, let's check out the slug market. Hey guys, funny running to you out here, right in the middle of the drink, you know what I mean? Not a lot of customers today, so have a look, perhaps they'll give you a good deal. When ore casting, raise the wearer's maximum range by 8%. I'll keep buying these. I'm not using them for anything yet, but I'm gonna keep buying them. I feel like I should. Nautical bell. Among the black wagon's seafaring equipment, everyone uses it to signal when food is ready. Little ports outside to see the fishies. Silver cudgelhead. Limpless, cold-blooded creature rescued from the sea. Fully grown, has yet to reach... Okay, I can't see what that is. Let's talk to her first, so she'll run away. Oh, reader, a moment of your time. Ask what's on her mind. Edwin. He's beginning to recover from his illness. However, its sudden onset serves as a reminder, I believe. I've known Hedwin since he was a child. Even now, I hesitate to say that he's grown. Nevertheless, there are such things that even I would never say to him directly. For instance, I struggle with his confidence. At times, whether he leads us to our freedom or our doom, I am ambivalent. Speak not a word of this to him, of course. In the case that is unclear, I shall tell him my own way, and if and when the time requires, rather. In any case, when times reminded me of mortal weakness, I ended up having to consider what should have happened when we became separated permanently. Should become separated permanently. Feels off wild. What I mean to say is, you should know that I'm fully pledged now to this quest of ours, whether Hedwin's one to lead us to its end or not. I have my reasons, one of them is him. Expect the same holds of you. That is all I wish to say. Take care, reader. She nods and brushes past you towards the door. It's fully grown, has led a rich life. What? Oh, little fish. Okay. I was referring to like the dead thing sticking out of the fish bowl. I'm like, what? The fuck? Down the river. Emperor Solomon knew not of this, of course. His expedition yielded not the treasure he desired, but brought him closer to his country than he had ever been before. As he travels down the river Sklorin, in pursuit of greed, he finds instead an inkling of shame. He saw the sunken faces of his people, heard their words for him. In time, he could not ignore it. It provided more than he could bear. Proved more than he could bear. The river finally claimed him, his belongings, his retinue. Once people heard, they understand, they cried of joy. Perhaps he ought to have perished, but mercy shown to him, I think, is what transformed him. There are so many chapters in this book, and I'm barely through the first one. I wonder how long this game is. It's like, Transistor is like 6 to 8 hours long, right? Bastion was like 6 to 8 hours long. How long is this game? But I should check the orb. Certainly, reader. That's why I'm here. Yeah. I just want to see how big fucking Jordiel's fucking aura is. Oh, this place, so we're back. Look here, host approaches. Sandra appears upon you, fellow exiles. Welcome to the practice rites. Great. Thanks, glad to be back. I love the decor. Honest. Silence, Kerr. You're fortunate your reader summoned you once again. You'd use a little discipline. Now come forth and see how capable you are. Practice rite, no enlightenment is awarded. You may train here for your fellow exiles. You can leave at any time. That ore is kind of massive. You ready, the Nightlings? Grasp the orb and we shall train with you. Fuck. Fuck. Yeah. Fucker. Wow, you are quick to respawn. Alright. You fucked up. Man, fuck. Takes forever for them to respawn. Fuck. Alright, we should be good. Back to the wagon. That should work well enough. I might just run 2 attackers and have Jordiel block all by herself. Alright, let's give this a shot. You, having landed at the Hulk of Ores, you and your fellow exiles now anticipate the hour that the rites are to commence again. What do you think, Tizo? Don't I look like Mr. Headwind? Tizo's worried that Headwind will feel unwell. Wait, I think that's... What's that? Serpentine creature emerges from the water, followed by several others of the kind. You recognize it as a worm, Theta minion. What they're all doing here is deplaned by their ritual remnants. The nearest one somehow loosens its masks. What the fuck is this thing? Good sirs and good ladies. So, it is you who heed the summons to glorious competition against this knight and his brigade. Well then, let us do battle without delay. More than our freedom is at stake here, but our very honor this knight fully intends to reclaim his. What a weird little creature. Oh, and lest this knight forget, it's called Sir Gilman. He is once proud knight of Sea Dominion, on a self-made quest to regain his honor. He salutes you on behalf of the Pyre Hearts. Triumphant of Worm Knights, receive the rights of great battles to be won until the contest. Alright. Flashes out of you just as the stars above begin to shimmer. Glory attribute affects how much damage exiles can inflict to the adversary's Pyre.
Relentless, aren't we, reader?
Relentless, aren't we,
Was
reader?
not enough to thwart our coming here unto the Hulk of Ores. It would be wise not to underestimate your adversaries here, despite their pitiable look. I am, of course, referring to the Pyre Hearts. These rites are but another war to them, and that makes you their mortal enemy. I expect your battle to be glorious.
Oh! Our battlefield's a little different than normal. Alright. Oh, your fellow exiles are gathered on the rotting deck of the Hulk of Ores. As your adversaries clamber into view, Rookie paws up to them. Say, what are you worms even doing here? Can't you just swim back to the Commonwealth, the Sea Dominion, wherever you're from? An excellent point. It seems that these adversaries and the rights are clever, wouldn't you say, sire? Just get rid of them. Alrighty, Gilman. Your commanding officer of this knight hereby commands it. Ark, this knight wishes to introduce his noble commander. No worm knight in history has withstood as many frontline battles. Fill off your helm, sire, as it is our custom. May our adversaries tremble at the sight of you. Sir Gilman attends his commander's mass despite his protests. What? Give this knight his mask. This knight hereby presents to you Sir Deluge. Noble visage, is it not? What the fuck? He is a petty worm knight of the Sea of Dominion, who somehow survived countless battles. His eyes just popping out his fucking head. Sir Deluge trembles and squirms. Yeah, so you can swim or no. Of course we knights can swim. All knights of the Sea Dominion can. But we are exiles in this land, same as you. We can swim, 'tis true. But 'tis summarily impossible to swim back up the river down with which we were flushed to end up here. Nay, there is but one way to return. Silence, Gilman. Nobody cares. Back to your post. Gilman hesitates, doesn't build. This knight knows who you are, Night Wings. He's not afraid of you. Somehow climbs back to his mask and coils up to full height. Now in guard. The exiles of the Worm Triumvirate take their positions, focus on the Book of Rights. Alright. Oh, they're tiny. Raider, head to until him this since he cannot help us here. He shall be counting on us.
Who shall strive for freedom?
Yeah, Jordiel up front.
Rookie. Tizo. It is done.
Tizo doesn't seem intimidated in the slightest by Sir Gilman and Sir Deluge. Gilman, stat port, what's the enemy's position? They're now still and ready to confront us, sire. Very brave, triumphant, they seem to this knight's eye. Brave, air-sucking monsters, one and all. Pyre hearts, be ready.
Begin. Now take
Give me that.
The Night Wings thus assert themselves. Such fervor. Remember everything.
They can't jump, so they can't stop Tizo from flying over their heads.
Now go. Magnificent.
Oh, that skip right across that jump gives you a lot of distance. Gilman, your form is sloppy. Fight them as though your miserable life is on the line. Your words wound me, sire. This knight gives his every right his very, very best. Though perhaps you have much to learn from the brave triumvirate as the one whom we now face. But whose side you on? Get out there. Vanquish them. Adversaries stand divided. Let's take advantage of the opening.
There seems to be dissension in your adversaries' ranks. 'Tis little wonder these fool worm knights are no longer fit to serve the Commonwealth.
Shit.
Fear not the purifying flame. Now go on just once more.
Wow, that was a very quick one. All right.
Alas for Gilman. Punishment for all. And it is done.
And I win.
The Night Wings prevail.
They are very capable of just charging you down. They're fucking terrible at it, though.
The right is done.
I expected more from the Worm Knights of the Sea Dominion. Those worms are quick, alright. Rookie Greentail's quicker. He is very pleased to have prevailed against the Worm Knights of the Pyre. This knight commends you, noble Nightwings. Fought gloriously indeed. And this knight shall wistfully remember this defeat until the end of his days. Silence, Gilman. This is all your fault. Now conforting with our enemies, how dare you? This knight was but attempting an honorary compliment, sire. It is not in accordance with the right we praise one's adversary on the worthy outcome. Worthy? This night will show you who's worthy, you miserable little minnow. You're a failure, Gilman. Get out now from this night's sight.
What
Poor
stirs
Gilman.
now in the hearts of all these exiles? Until the next rite.
Until the next rite. After thwarting a Pyre rather decisively, you at last return to your wagon with your companions. There's little discussion of the Pyre who seem to have already swam off towards whatever the stars directed them. Instead, your fellow exile's attention turned towards your companion who's absent for the rite. That was Hedwin. The lone minstrel who doesn't have a name yet, makes a sound but no words, as yet something's troubling him. I urged him to remain bedridden, and he simply would not listen. I'm very sorry, but... Wait, what? Everyone stares at the lone minstrel in silence. Lone minstrel breathes a heavy sigh, and then... Hey, why is long faces, everyone? Minstrel, I should wring that neck of yours. Time to explain, Hedwin's already up and about. Despite my strongly recommended further rest, those who are unaccustomed to sea voyage and take ill, they are likely to experience further symptoms. They do not remain bedridden or at least sedentary. Hedwin's running a considerable risk having to spend another night in great discomfort. What are you, a doctor? Nay, although I traveled once with one extensively. Look, I appreciate your caution and concern, Tariq, but pretty well accustomed to discomfort here. Oh, that's the same. Yeah. And I had to see how things turned out tonight. Haven't had to stay out of a rite like that before. So you're back among the living then, Hedwin? I was just seasick. Nevertheless, your full recovery requires rest. I think we can all use some rest after tonight. Anyway, thank you everyone for your concern. I'm sorry I worried you or caused you further burden. Turns to you. My friend, what do you say we figure out where to go next? I'm beginning to miss being on solid ground. Follow him outside where the night sky awaits. Hey, I wanted to thank you for conducting the rite back there without me being there. I could rest easy knowing that you and the others would get through it. Anyway, leave you your reading. Can't begin to imagine where we'll be off to next. We're well past anywhere in downside I've ever been. Even Jody hasn't gone this far. Bid you good evening and turned his back to the sky. Alright, where are we going next? Further north? Cresta, the shining star. Star burns bright over fissured lands of the Black Basin. That horse? What? Further north then. Not simply north, this shall prove difficult. What's the problem? Destination is beyond the deathless tempest. A vessel such as ours has little hope remaining intact. Can we go around it? Given our confrontation with the Pyre Hearts, our chances back in worm-held water should be even worse. Come on, people. It'll be just another day in downside. Get yourselves together. Get some sleep while we can. Bet you'll be feeling better in the morning. Your optimism is infectious. Isn't it? You all concur that the rest is in order, for the sea journey has been taxing on everyone. Come daybreak, you shall find a way to sail past the deathless tempest. Jesus seems to have something on his mind. Been in a rather cheerful mood since we've been out at sea. Seems pleased to see you. He's grateful at having had the opportunity to catch a fish for old time's sake. Asking you if you want to know why he loves fishing so much. Since the inquiry is rhetorical in nature, so you anticipate his response. Tizo loves fishing because he hates them, and everything they stand for. What the fuck? The little imp bird hates fish and all that they're about. All right. Hydrate. Devoted to eradication of their kind ever since they killed his family. What? Seems on the verge of tears, although as far as you're aware, imps cannot cry. He leers at you, eyes open wide, expecting a response. Seems he told you a joke. What? You know what? I laughed. You muster your best belly laugh following Tizo's joke. He stares at you sidelong for a minute. Admits the real reason he loves catching fish because Falcon Ron pays a lot of soul for them. Yeah. Snickers back at you and bounces off. Yeah. Surely we have another challenge. Call it for me. No, 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 I did not, no, fuck. Well, this sucks. Probably play a little more, push stream to 4 hours. I didn't want to challenge Sandra. I wanted to get the fuck out of here. Alright, Ragged Rock or Prophecy? Let's go with Tizo. What do you want? What's over here? Much more animated than usual. What is it, little one? Hey, Therma, welcome in. Tizo seems to think something very delicious is in these waters. Keeps on screeching. I don't think I've ever seen him like this. Wait, is he? Just then, Tizo dives into the waters and vanishes into the depths. I hope he can swim. He can, but it appears crestfallen when he finally returns, his claws empty. Disappointed, whatever he whatever he attempted to catch eludes him. Faye begins to sob uncontrollably. The two revel in each other's misery for a time. What? What the fuck? Yeah, hi Thermo, welcome in. Your companions look upon the deathless tempest. Stars demand you sail beyond it, and yet very thought is beyond reason. And something in the nearby water stirs and springs from its familiar. Hold, good ladies and good sirs. Your knight beseeches you, hear him if you please. What is it now, worm? The rites are ended. We have no further need of you. Oh, but you do, and in turn this knight has further need of you, good lady. Out with it then. Let us be joined. Let this knight join you, please. Can you believe this, Headwind? Not really. No. Nay, look ye not so surprised. Your valor and the rites did stir this poor knight's soul. He swears to you upon his long-lost honor that the would-be knight-errant in the Sea Dominion, he shall serve you to the end. Fuck. What about your worm friends back there, Pyre Hearts? They're base cowards. Knight can no longer abide such spineless characters, having witnessed true glory in our clash with the Hulk of Ors. Ores, whatever. Never before have we been so trounced so thoroughly, and furthermore... Hold on. This knight shall aid you in passage through the deathless tempest. It is not so that you seek passage to the north. With the knight's aid, you shall achieve your wish. Sir Gilman continues to persuade you for some time. He knows a way across the storm, some sort of long-held secret among the worms exiled to these waters. Jordiel pulls you aside after having you go through a look. Sorry, I had to stretch. You're most sure that Sandalwood would want to bring this thing along. Mostly sure Sandalwood wants someone for each mask, and this one seems to be about as good as we're gonna get. Jodiel Glower is back at the Worm. Tries best to look presentable. Headwind's more gracious. He tells Sir Gilman that he promises to help you cross the Deathless Tempest. Come along for now. This knight is overjoyed. He hereby swears to see you pass the storm. Though first, the knight requires your consent. Give unto this knight your blessings in the name of the Nightwings, and we shall go forth. You ask permission for something. Sure. You say something in response, Sir Gilman cries out in triumph. Fucking out of breath here. Vanishes into the depths, yet though this close encounter with him, you cling to some sense of where he's going and what he tends to do. Sir Gilman's determined to help you cross the Deathless Tempest. Help see his mission through. Oh, yeah. Sorry, chat. I am not high enough energy for his bullshit. Determined to prove himself to you in the Nightwing, Sir Gilman emerges somewhere in the outer reaches of the Souls. He calls out to you. Master Reader, you can hear this knight, and he implores you now. Lend him your guidance. Knight's objective ought to be not far from east of here. Today we shall bring peace in broiled sea. Know, however, that among this knight's brethren, this action about to take are highly forbidden. I wonder why. Hold on. I feel like something fucking stabbed my foot. Yeah, no, my foot hurts for some weird reason. Can't see why, though. I have this weird issue, right? My cat's fur kind of like quills sometimes. They'll get under my skin. All I take, like, I step on them a little, and they dig their way into my skin. It fucking hurts. Hold on, I have a text. What? What? Here we go. Today we shall bring peace to the embroiled sea. Yep. But they are highly just. Thus, Sir Gilman sets forth to quell the storm that rages to the north. Huh. Why does he dash backwards? Weird. Hark, yonder lie the foul spawn of unfathomable plurns, boiling sea within their wrath. Exiled worms within these waters long have harbored these abominations, using them to bar passage through Downtide's channels, save for any of this night's own kind. Begone now from here, fiends. This night shall finish what the Under King Horus started. Hold it right there, you traitorous slug. How dare you turn your back on this knight, your superior. Superior by rank no longer, for we no longer serve the Commonwealth. Last this knight checked, here you hold no sway over this knight. And what have you done to the spawn? How have you no honor left at all? This knight has done that which requires long doing. His honor cannot sink much lower anyhow. He figured this would be ideal for him to free himself from the servitude of you. But you dare staunch the tempest for those Nightwings. Good Sir Deluge. This knight was born to dare. And now, come and fight this knight if you so dare as well. Firehearts, banish him, that is an order. Yeah? So we're playing a game of Snake. What now, Sir Deluge? Shall you not face this knight yourself? Leave the dirty work under your charges? Fine, Gilman. You wish to stand against your commander? Have it your way. Sir Marsh, Lady Seagrass, to me. Got him. You're the master of this knight no longer, Sir Deluge. The shatter of fraternal bonds. This knight would like to say it's an honor serving you, Sir Deluge, but it'd be a bald-faced lie. And yet, another stain upon its blackened reputation. Till we meet again. Wait, you lowly traitor, this knight will have your head. Gilman. Poor guy. Said he's pretty much a worthless commander, you know? The day wears on, there's no sign of the Worm Knight. Your companions grow restless, and then... Hail, this knight returns with newfound tales to tell, new scars show for them. Gilman sopping wet and visibly shaken, he struggles to maintain decorum. He is, in short, the very image of a Worm Knight. More importantly, the little tempest ought to no longer pose a threat to us now. Behold, as if on cue, the deathless tempest begins to simmer and subside. Alright. Would you look at that? He really did it. Of course this knight did it. Now, if it would be alright with you, this knight can really use some shut-eye. Worm Knight then collapses in exhaustion. You and Head wouldn't help him up. Deal's a deal, Sir Gilman. Welcome to Nightwings. Huzzah. How do you still have fucking energy? Sir Gilman joins the group. He revealed the path north for you. Bid him welcome and get on our way. Sir Gilman's aid, you managed to reach the Tempest. True to your word, Worm, I shall give you that. But now what? We're stranded in this cursed storm. Most excellent question, and one most fair. Call me that once more, and I shall tie you into a knot. Oh no. Ah, from one most spirit as well. This night is wise to side with ye. Just, where do we turn from here? Answer the question now. Sir Gilman does no such thing. Although eventually he does make a note of specific current that leads you to the lands beyond. If I may, I can corroborate Sir Gilman's account. We're making landfall. Let's be the first to say, let's go. You're on the verge, sailing across the Solace. Hey, Tariq. Hey, Rookie, what is it? Look, you're always carrying around. You know that play thing, don't you? Well, I suppose I do. Good, because I'm thinking it's a little gloomy here and we could use a little tune to enlighten the mood. You know what I mean? Hi, let me see what I can do.
Before the salt and roiling sea, the moon began to cry. The valley ran with sorrowful tears and filled the waters high. The misty morning over the brine belies a leaden sky.
Alas, your wagon rumbles on the solid, jagged ground, a land called the Black Basin.
The Titan met her end on its prow, forsaken by tide.
Sorry, I'm also listening to this.
Death she leaves her stain on the place.
Your fellow exiles unpack a wagon so that you can stalk home to reach your destination.
The final throes and shivers and shakes, 1,000 years gone by. Oh,
Cobra Solsha. Reciprocus.
Oh, it interrupts and goes right back to it. All right. You approach Sir Gilman, who must have just finished practicing his fencing maneuvers. He regards you with a single eye. Hail, Master Reader! This knight is determined to train harder, having joined the famous Nightwings. Shall ensure that this triumvirate continues to live up to its most feared reputation. Such an honor, and this knight shall have a great deal of honor to gain. Having fled the Pyre hearts, this knight fully expects now to conduct the rites in a most honorable fashion, to the fullest of the letter of the law described within the books. Some triumphants this knight has met, perchance mentioned by name, they are inclined to bend the rules. A bit, sometimes a lot, and to prevail by any means they can. This is wrong. The exiles who refuse to obey the rules, as they are written by the Under King Ores and his 7 friends, deserve neither his honor nor his freedom. And thus, this knight is confident the Master Reader shall resist any temptations to conduct the rites in any underhanded fashion. Now then, this knight must undergo thorough cleansing and be having trained until the point of foulness. So, please excuse him, Master Reader. Slithers off, humming some sort of chivalrous tune. Alright. I was hoping for another thing, but alright. Find that Headwind has asked several volunteers to scout the area and report back. Alright, everyone, don't go too far. Look me back by dusk. Please use caution. Exiles dwelling in these lands are rather territorial. For your part, you remain with the black wagon to keep watch. See the occasional dark shapes soaring across the sky, but none of them draw near enough for you to see any detail. Eventually, companions make their way back, and everyone arrives as planned, or earlier. Hi, everyone, I'm back. Come back. Bay returns from the east with little to report, save for the word the glowing molten rock there is very, very hot. Night yet lives, although there's little else to report. Newest member of the group, Sir Gilman, returns from the northern pass, visibly shaken. He appears to have discovered an intense fear of heights. Chizo wonders whether any of the species of fish live in the pool of the rock nearby. Well, Tizo seems disappointed to have left the water behind. He remains with you near the wagon. Here's Western Pass. It seems traversable. Traveled by the light of dawn, the shadows of the crags may well cover our advance against whoever may be watching. Begging your pardon, I do not wish to contradict your strategy, madam. Though in my experience, it shall not remain hidden long during the climb towards the nest of Trista. Huh, okay. The exiles, high-winged remnants. Surviving factions of winged harps. Ancient enemies of the Commonwealth. We may have no love for them inherently, but they have no qualms with me for sure. For now. I may be able to negotiate safe passage. Negotiate with them? Edwin steps in as the lone minstrel bows and backs away. Hey, let's not decide on this just yet. We're not going anywhere right now. That much we can agree on. We'll decide best things go ahead and come morning. For now, let's take the rest of the afternoon to get our bearings. Jordiel glares at the sky and everyone else disappears. Vocation time! More like read book time. You locate a secluded area whether you shall remain able to study the Book of Rites, though greater understanding comes with the reader's influence. Hope. Concentrate on the substance of the words, teachings of the Book of Rites, such as you understand them thus far. Inspiration comes to you in a flash, whether from the book or within, you cannot tell. Continue on our journey. Dude. Look, I've ignored Jordiel so many times. Let's just go with what she wants. Shattered lands of the Black Shore provide difficult traverse for the Black Wagon. Jordiel searches for a solid path forward to little avail. Spy on these blasted lands. How are we to proceed through this? I can't fucking. Perhaps I may be of some assistance. This place is not unfamiliar to me, nor are the hidden denizens. Please remain with the others until I return, madam. I shall not be long. Minstrel disappears in the cliffs before Jordiel can protest. In the meantime, you and she continues to keep watch, sensing unseen eyes. Last time that one disappeared on us, we searched for him for days. This time he soon returns. I have safely secured passage to the Nest of Trista. We may proceed. Secured safe passage to whom exactly? Just then, a winged woman dives down from the sky. She looks Jordiel up and down, and then she soars away without a word. The lone minstrel says nothing. Jordiel's scowl deepens. For centuries, commonwealths withstood the high-winged remnants. Treacherous assault thanks to the soldiers such as she. Jordiel lost 4 hope for the next rite. What the fuck? If I didn't do what she wanted me to do, I would have lost hope. If I did what she wanted me to do, she lost hope. Fuck me. Alright. Jordiel's not participating in the next rite. At last, you arrive in the Nest of Trista, where the next rite shall soon commence. You cannot shake the feeling of the unseen eyes. Watch your wagon's ascent, remain watching now. So too can your reader not actually read and just stumble over himself forevermore. Hey you guys, what brings you out here? No wait, don't tell me, I don't want to know. All I want is you to get the best deal here in Downside. Alright. After dousing adversary's pyre, the bearer's pyre is restored by up to 5. Maybe. Any adversaries banished by the wearer take longer to return. Yeah, I'm just buying the Stardust for now. I feel like there's not much reason to buy some of these trinkets if I'm gonna get better trinkets for each individual person's abilities later. That's how you get a repeat customer there, Dad. You give them a deal. The hunt for Myrrh. My emperor lay there, bleeding and alone, stranded in a bitter land beyond the river. With fleeting consciousness, he understood the folly of his quest, the folly of his rule over his country. Thus did he await the last embrace. It was the imp Haub, whatever, that nursed him back to health. Warned him often of the dangers he would have to face. Many of the enemies Myrrh would come and search for him. Some under employment in the rope collar, some longing openly for the cold, uncomplicated vengeance. I was one of them. I plunged into the river willingly. We needed to be sure that he was dead. Let us commence right then. Fuck all else going on. Signs of any adversaries, but you hear a whooshing sound above. 'Tis then what passes for the Nightwings now. Such a rabble, not even dressed for the occasion. Yet, seems describes with little pride in their tradition. Hold your tongue, little bird, we have not come to talk. No, but you have come on behalf of your commonwealth. Mark well my words, you horned filth. When we free ourselves, your home shall burn. With that, the harp swoops off as Jordiel glowers at her. Winged warriors from the mountainous outskirts of the Commonwealth, they are feared. It is only then you realize another harp has come. She is quite serious, I assure you. I cannot help you sort her out. It's in our mutual interest. She's cute. You know of any interest? Oh, let's give it another shot. My name's Hemitha Theon. Thane? Thane? She appears to be one of the wing harps of the High Wing Remnants. Whatever. Now bound in exile. Surely one back there was my blood sister. No need to judge her harshly, though. We've only met just now, and I must say, something about you reminds me of her. How dare you implicate that I have anything in common with your elf? Just then, Hedwyn shows up to intervene. Whisper something to Joriel. No, Hedwyn, you cannot be serious. Jody, I'm asking you to trust me on this one. I am perhaps interrupting something. Say, by the way, however. Did you make it all this way across the sea? Didn't see you fly in. Trust something I'm loath to give away, Hedwyn. You've not seen her course thus far, and I have followed, so do you as a must. That's Sandalwood. I have better explanation for all this. Jordiel storms off as Hedwyn turns to you. What's your take on this one, my friend? Our informant wants someone to each mask. I expect we hadn't run into a harp yet, and there she is. What are we getting from her? Turn your attention to Pyre, who's been watching with bemused interest. Ah, reader you are. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, darling. Well, here I am. Gaze intently as you like. Tell your commander the truth of it, why don't you? Sense that she's conflicted about something. Though you do not know what it is, you also sense, however, that her motives here now are earnest. Edwin wants to know your initial impressions, Pyre. Honestly, she seems pretty alright. Tell Hedwyn the group should take chances with Hamatha. Take her word. Thoughts as well. I think Jordiel will come through. Turns to Hamatha. I'm Hedwyn. We'll accept your offer on two conditions to hear me out. Conditions? Why, sure. I love condition or two. First, after we're finished here tonight, you come along and make sure that your blood sister and her friends don't give us any trouble when we're heading out. Second, you have to find a way to get along with Jordiel, whom you met earlier. Brilliant. I had no plan to stick around here anyway. As for your demon friend, no doubt we'll get on famously. Now, I don't suppose you have an extra set of raiments I could use, because I think the right's getting started. You look up, you see she's right. Pyre Thane joined you. She has a score to settle. Better welcome. Alright. So Thane, Hedwyn, and the new harpy. Alright.
Reader, I thought for sure the stars would have eluded you by now. Yet here you are, somehow, upon the nest of Trieste. And you've swelled the ranks of your triumvirate not merely with another, but with two. One from the Pyre Hearts, no less. And one who seeks the favor of the adversaries whom you'll imminently face. They are the essence. Winged terrors, as you soon shall see. Can your longing for freedom match their hatred for the vibrant country that was once your home?
From the distance, you observe as Pyre, now clad in Nightwing's remnants, heads towards your adversaries on the right. What sort of heathen harp dare take wings against us? Your companion then loosens the bindings on her mask. Oh, there's Timothy. Timothy's blood sister stares back at her a while before responding. What in the saint's name are you doing here with them? The fifth of the eighth scribes of the Book of Rites, known as the Disciplined or Blessed Born, Saint Trista Tithys. Doubtless come to dig your talons in my back again. No, sister, I've come to have a word with you. David, I cannot help but share your poison blood. But I shan't ever count you as my sister. You expect me to believe that you came all the way here for talk? You waste your time as ever. Ugh. What's life if not a waste of time, dear sister? Give me a chance, why don't you? What do you even have to lose anymore? Besides, I come a long way. Silence. You shan't have come here. The time for talk has long since passed. If only you could see yourself again, consorting with my enemies. Fine then, savor their defeat, but I warn you, stay away from me. Amethyst says nothing but her blood sister. Turns away again. Amethyst gets your attention. Listen to me, reader darling. The rest of you are ill-equipped to navigate this place. Let me conduct this ride on your behalf. My wings will bring you victory. Dear lady, your words ring true. The knight is flattered that you have not eaten him as tendency among your kind. This knight hereby volunteers to pose triumphant for thee. Sir Gilman refused to participate in the rites this night, so that I was gonna bring you anyway. To face your sister. Well, you observe the treacherous terrain, Pamitha. Should be better suited for the rites here than the rest of you.
Now let us get started. Pamitha.
Honestly, thought you'd never ask, darling. I accept. The little bird's gonna conduct the rites, and I shall not. Yeah, I was already planning on not bringing you because you're being pissy.
Headwind.
Count on me, my friend.
Faye.
Why don't we all have wings? I want wings too.
It is done.
Come then, sister. Perhaps when we're finished here, you'll spare a moment of your time. I shan't be tricked by you again, Pamitha. How poetic that we meet here in Downside. I can think of nowhere else I would rather see you rot for what you did to our people and to me. Pamitha seems to sense your presence and catches your attention. Oh there, reading darling. If I'm to be at your mercy in all this, I'd very much like if you can minimize how often I'm to wallow in the state of banishment. Quickly, let me show you what we sisters, the Highwing Remnants, can do.
Reader, you put yourself amidst a feud between two sisters? That seems entirely unwise. Even for you. Tread lightly around that exiled Pamitha. Her kind's all but forgotten Saint Triesta's grace.
Oh, I see. So you're like a counter. See, darling, we harps aren't so bad. Nah, I suppose we better get to work. Yes, don't go underestimating Tamith over there. I trust you'll do the best you can. To the Sky Sisters, Talon Formation.
There goes Pamitha. Someone there rose to the occasion. Tread lightly. Oh, you poor Nightwings.
Well, this sucks.
The Pyre has been scathed.
I was sure our oars would have touched each other and we would have canceled out. Edwin, what's it? Tell me something. You know how to fly? I wish I did right about now. Then listen up, my bloody sister's there. She'll swoop in right past you if you're careless. We harps cannot simply gain much altitude down here. If she goes for any unfair tricks, just jump for her. Catch her in the act. She always hated when I used to do that to her.
Positively brutish. Oof.
Edwin takes the ball.
Engulfed in fire. 'Tis too close to call who shall prevail as yet. Huh?
Fuck.
One false move.
Fuck. Fuck.
Such chaos. Banished, all of them.
Fuck. She instantly came out swinging.
Your flames grow.
So Faye can't jump high enough to hit her.
This is the road to ruin. Unfortunate for the essence. Righteous fire! Both triumvirates are equally as close.
Fuck her.
A shameful outcome. Glory to the scrap.
Fucking. Alright.
You seem unable to stop these people. Too bad. Banished, one and all. Brilliantly done.
So destroying them and then taking the ball seems to be the play.
Both piles now burn with the same strength.
Fucking.
A banishment.
You fucking.
Audacious, aren't we? Thoroughly banished. Away with them.
You decided to deal with her, so I got you. Alright, I need one more hit. Damn you, Pamitha. You're no true Thayan. Clan Thayan. Alright. To think that you have the gall to call me sister, still after everything. You've wronged us. I hate to break it to you, Tamitha, but I don't think my actions, however much they hurt, had any effect on our familial status. Look, I know I wronged you. That's why I'm here. You don't know my side of the story. Your side of the story. If I wanted to hear lies and deception, I would have asked the Commonwealth to stay on my sentence for a while. Well, if you want to come all this way face me, Pamitha, then come and do it. You and me. I think I see Pamitha shake her head. Everyone stay back.
What is it those two think they're doing? The rights are not the place to settle petty scores.
Fucking... I win.
It is done. The you-know-who prevail. Or you could say they managed to avoid defeat.
Yeah, it got kind of dicey there.
The ceremony is complete.
Commonwealth filth. Only through that traitor's help could you have beaten us. You postpone the coming of our liberty, but if we're ever patient, our sisters on the other side shall have their day with or without my aid. Timothy, wait, please. You found good company there, Pamitha. May you wither there with them. I hope sincerely we shan't ever meet again. Pamitha stands motionless as her blood sister departs. Hey, she's gone. The rest of us are headed back. What about you? Sure, I don't see why not.
The 8 scribes bless us with their ways.
I used to think scribes are just the stuff of stories, but all this, it really is their doing, isn't it? Or travels wider line, jumps into airborne adversaries, he banishes them. That's good for the harpies, but I don't know what we're fighting next. I'm gonna grab this.
Witness the rites firsthand and be inspired. Until
All right.
the stars align.
After beating the Essence. Oh, that was their name, okay. In spite of having almost lost, you and the others return to your wagon and consider your next move, and how to best integrate Pamitha into the group. Don't worry, I won't be staying any longer than it takes. I like my air fresh so I can sleep up on the roof. I trust the rites will cause my path and Pamitha's to cross again before long. You're welcome with us for now, Pamitha. Trust is what got us here, isn't that right, Rookie? Rookie does not seem to hear the question. He has been quiet for some time since encountering your new guests. Pamitha shoots him one of her smiles. He stammers something about having to check the wagon's wheel again. He runs off. During this discussion, the minstrel pulls you aside. Reader, have a moment of your time outside. There's somewhere I may ask to go, here in the Black Basin, Reader. By your leave, of course. Provided that the stars allow, would you look upon them for us? Yep, we're headed west. Blue, the Vernal Star. Vernal? Blah, 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 blah. Vernal Star burns bright over the densest of the woods in the Black Basin. The glade of Lu due directly west, and then it is as my client indicated. Client of yours, our informant Sandalwood. Just this with this wagon, this quest. Why? What does he want from us? I mean, ask him yourself. He waits somewhere in the waking wood, due west. Where do we find him? He shall find us. Seems you're soon to finally meet Sandalwood. At dawn, you will have to cross a single narrow path leading west, where he supposedly waits. That is us saving the game. Alright, everyone. Let us find someone to raid. I'm gonna call it there. I never posted my tweet. Well, that fucking sucks. No one mentioned it. I had it all written up and everything, and I never hit enter. Well, that sucks. Well, whatever. Let's see. Like 2 times ago, I raided. Yeah, I should go raid Laura. She's playing Outer Wilds. I love that fucking game. Let's do that. Thanks, Sad. Let me copy this. All right, everyone. Thank you all for coming out tonight. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. I know I did. And if you really enjoyed yourselves, check out my socials. I will be back over this weekend. Tomorrow we have a little D&D tabletop-esque game with Sad. We're gonna be playing as seagulls and screeching at each other. It's gonna be great. I might be back Sunday. Sunday might be like a sort of collab sort of thing. Carmelia wanted to do some tabletop stuff, and we've neglected to really talk about that, so that might be Sunday. Monday, I'll be back. The rest of the week, we'll see as it comes. Till next time, everyone, take care. Have a good night. I'll see you all next time. Even though I just said, I'm going to talk around myself in circles here.